Hello, everybody. Mike of Mike Sports Experience. We should be good to go now. All right. My computer had reset itself, and it was having some issues, but we reset itself.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This
On the catcher taking his mask off to throw that one. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Scherzer 1-2 on Bregman. There we go. There we go. All right. What's going on, First Last? I had some issues. My computer wasn't starting for me, but I had no audio at the beginning. My computer decided to reset itself First Last, and then all hell broke loose because it reset all. For some reason, it disconnected all of my inputs for OBS. So it had no desktop audio. It had no mic audio. And, yeah, it was a little bit of a nightmare. PBR Racing was in here trying to tell me, finally tell me, he says, I can't hear you. So I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But we got it now. And here we go. Bottom of the first, 1 out, 2-2. Astros at bat. Runners on first and third. And that's a strikeout there for Scherzer. Second strikeout of the game for him. Cheer up and have a beer. I should have a beer. I should have brought one up with me, though. I don't know if there's anybody down there to get one for me. All right, there's only 2 people in here, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. I am going to go grab a couple drinks here real quick, just so I'm set for this stream. When more people come in, be right back. All right, still 0-0, 2 outs, 0-2, bottom of the first. Astros have runners at second and third. Who knows? I should have started earlier, though, First Last. I seen somebody that had their timer on early. They got thousands and thousands of people in there. So I guess apparently I need to start my timer like 3 hours before the game starts or more. You just got to go live, apparently. I thought that was kind of cheap. Cheap way to get views in minutes, but if it works, and that is up, off the wall with 2 outs, and the Astros come in, and that's a score. And 2 scores, and just like that, the Houston Astros are up 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And this crowd is going absolutely bonkers. Wow. Not struck out the entire postseason. Wow. That was absolutely incredible. I know PBR Street Gang will be back in. I think some people just kind of like to sneak first last. I think they kind of like to sneak over in the corner. And there's a ball up high. Carlos Correa, 171 average, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs this postseason. But he is hitting .593 with runners in scoring position. 6 in the lineup here. 6-man for Scherzer here has already given up 2 runs in the first inning. And check this out. I got a new beer. This is from Incline Cider Company. It's a bold, hoppy, balanced, crispy, complex, quality cider. It's a Marion Berry cider. This is family-owned, craft sustainably, right here out of Everett, Washington. And it is delicious. 6.5% alcohol. And gluten-free for you pussies that can't handle gluten. There you go. No, I'm just kidding. I hope nobody's gluten intolerant in here. If you are and you were offended, lighten the fuck up. All right, let's see. I'll give you a 1 through 5. I'm going to give that about a 3.8. Now, I'm going to give it a 3.5 now that I take a second drink. So, it does have a cider consistency. It's got a little bit of a smell and a taste of like a cheap box wine, though. I'm not real big on that. So, I mean, if you can pick it up for $1.49 a can like I did, it might be worth it, but certainly not the best cider. Certainly not the best hard cider I've had. And a strikeout here for sure ends the inning, but Astros get the first 2 runs on the board. And going into the second inning, Astros 2, Nationals 0. And we got it all. Mike's Sports Experience, the home of World Series 2019 here on YouTube. And the brains of the operation, Billy Hughes, will be coming in here soon. I promise. I think he's had to stop off by the store, probably to grab some beer. Like a man. Wow, this is much. I guess so, first last. Never had that. Maybe I should have streamed for a minute on Fights with Friends, MMA with Friends before. But here we go. All right, dude, it is just 12 days from Masvidal versus Diaz. I'm freaking excited first last. I cannot wait. 209 in the house. Gotta represent the West Coast. Pelicans 30, Raptors 27 into the first. Thank you, first last. I know Robert Christian was wanting to do some basketball, so I'm sure he'll be around. And if Billy Hughes comes in, he's got a link for when he comes in. We're doing a fantasy basketball team. I don't have the link for it right now because I couldn't sign into my damn fantasy thing because apparently I forgot the password. I got Masvidal by 3rd round KO, says first last. You know, I was looking at stats, and Nate Diaz has actually finished a much higher percentage of his fights than has Masvidal. Masvidal is very hot right now. Diaz has finished 85% of his fights, though. I mean, that's pretty incredible. And I want to say Jorge Masvidal was just like 57%, but I could be wrong. I know Nate Diaz does not, neither one of these guys likes decisions. I mean, they have not had the highest winning percentage when it comes to decisions. Not the favorites, of course, at times, though, either. So I think that's played a huge part in it. I think it's going to be a really, really big fight, man. I had ordered a Nate Diaz flag for behind me, but then I found out the shipper emailed me and said it was going to take 21 freaking days. So I canceled that. I need to look for that, though. Top of the second, 1-1. Howie Kendrick up, 289 average, 1 home run, 9 RBIs in the postseason. And that's going to be close to a hit. No, he cannot make it. Kendrick out, and Cole retires his first pitcher of the second inning. Yeah, I think it should be the biggest fight in the history of this channel. If it's not first last, I probably need to start looking for something else because I did something wrong. If this fight is not incredibly huge for this channel, I probably did something wrong. So we'll see, but I think I got to go live super early for that one. Which reminds me, I got to get online and make a request for work that I have that Friday, Saturday off. I'm going to take young David to a hockey game on Friday. And then Saturday, I want to cover everything. Start real early, probably before the fights even start. So 4 up in here watching now. If you're in here, please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. If you like sports, 96-mile-an-hour fastball there from Cole. That was his 15th pitch of the game. They say you get 1,000 plus people for UFC 244 in the stream at a time. I hope so. I think that's only happened once. Twice. Once during Ryzen, and then once during a Tyson Fury fight. That would be incredible. I would be happy with that. Everybody go over to MMA Holes and get him some strikes. Say he's showing the fights. No, I'm just kidding. Foul ball here. 1 and 2 for Cabrera. Cabrera just 111 batting average in the postseason. I mean, that is anemic. All right, and here we go. Billy Hughes in his house. What's up, Billy?
What's up, man?
Not much. I thought you might pull your video in. I hit the video, though, but not there.
As a home run hit on my TV.
Oh, of course it is. Of course you're like 10 minutes ahead of me.
Where are you at on yours right now?
There was just an out here. Top of the second, like I said. They're showing franchise leaders for hits. Zimmerman, home runs, first World Series appearance, Nationals lost, Division Series.
Zimmerman's about to hit a home run.
Okay. So you're about 5 minutes ahead of me.
Well, it just happened, so maybe not that far.
I'm just kidding.
Like 3 minutes?
Yep, I got the ball up high. That is really far ahead. All right, Zimmerman. 1,689 games played for Zimmerman.
Yeah, he's definitely the best national of all time.
And there it is. He just jacked it. That's the home run right there for me. Solo home run.
I'm pausing it with the next batter. It just went 2 balls and no strikes, so tell me when you get there.
All right, will do.
Yeah, I think it's Joe Soto. No, is it Soto?
All right, 5 people. People are coming in. Thank you, everybody. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you ring that bell so you're notified for whenever I go live, like for the whole World Series, unless there's fighting on. Yeah, that was a bomb. What's the key to the series, to the game in the series, you think, for both these teams, Billy?
Houston's got pitching for days, but so does Washington. But Houston has more of a profound offense. So it's kind of a toss-up when it comes to pitching. But if you're Washington, you got to win one of these two games in Houston to have a shot.
Well, Houston had a crazy bullpen. Them and the Yankees both had a crazy bullpen, right? They had a lot of pitchers, and they have starters that also pitch out of the bullpen.
Right. But Houston has the three big pitchers. Washington can match the three big pitchers. I want to say Washington slightly has a deeper bullpen. Not by much, though. But Houston, when it comes to batters, has probably double the talent that Washington does.
And Suzuki up right now, just .5 batting
You didn't tell me
average.
about the 2 strikes. Or is it 2-0 on Suzuki?
I got 2-2. I'm sorry.
You forgot me.
Yeah, I did. Top of the second, 2 outs, 2-2. You were at 2-0?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. PBR Street Gang. There he is with another donation. Hit me up for the donation earlier. Thank you very much, sir.
So what's your count at now?
Full count 3-2.
Okay, it just threw ball 3 on my screen.
All right, so we should be completely matched up then.
Okay. Did you announce this stream on the Fights with Friends?
I did not. I should have. And PBR Street Gang with the donation. Thank you very much, sir. I don't have the desktop audio, but and also when I started, I had an issue. My computer had just reset itself, so I was late, and then I had no sound. So I ended up restarting the stream, and then I found out when my computer reset itself, OBS disconnected all my audio inputs.
3-2 was fouled off by Kurt Suzuki, so they're going to go back and do it again. Kirk Suzuki was drafted by the Twins and then was a longtime catcher for the Braves, and then last couple of years has moved on to the Nationals. And he's more known for his defense, calling a game behind the plate, than his offense. And supposedly Garrett Cole is going to win the Cy Young for Houston for the American League, so Houston's throwing the best pitcher in baseball right now.
Is he going to get there? Nope. Oh! Nope, he tagged him. That was close, and that is going to be it for the top of the second, but the Nationals on the board, 2-1.
You got to update. Oh, did you? Yeah, never mind. I forgot this is behind on my laptop.
Yeah, no, I hadn't updated the score right away. I was late on it. But I just did a few seconds ago, yeah. What kind of laptop are you using now?
Asus.
I'm just kidding. Okay, I have an Asus downstairs.
It's a Asus Sonic Master.
Okay, I think I might have found some programs today that will run across Apple and PC just with different drivers. So
Yeah.
if I can figure out how to use them, I'll let you know.
So I'm guessing First Last is the big baseball fan in the group, huh?
I guess so. And I come up with some baseball trivia. All right, First Last, refresh your browser. Anybody who hasn't seen trivia in here? 3, 2, 1. No, my Yanks are gone. So what's up, Trev and Trev? Good to see you. And PBR Street Gang's in here. All right, first question out of the gate. This one should be a speed test. This legendary slugger and pitcher played in the 20s or 30s, a long time ago. Wore legendary number 3. One of the greatest players of all time and probably the greatest player outside of the modern era. Trevor McTrev's got it. You are correct. It is Babe Ruth.
The Great Bambino.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people realize that he was thought to be just as good a pitcher as he was a batter.
Yeah, when he was with the Red Sox, he was their star pitcher.
And first last with the guess, that's a good. Ted Williams, pretty damn good, but Trevi McTrev gets the first one. All right, let's throw another one out there while everybody is updated. All right, this batter has the record for most games with at least one hit. Has a record for at least most games with one hit, and then he didn't get a hit in one game on an incredible play, and then had a huge streak after that.
Remember, guys, we're streaming on Mike's Sports Experience.
I need to get over there. I'm going to post this on the MMA with Friends YouTube thing. It is not Ichiro.
What Mike is asking, guys, is who has the longest hit streak of all time?
Yeah. It was the most games with at least one hit.
It was 56 straight games.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
He's also one of the legendary players of all time. It was not Ty Cobb.
Trevi McTrev, you are right. Joe DiMaggio.
Jolton Joe DiMaggio.
Wasn't he on an episode of Seinfeld too?
No, definitely not.
Who was that in Seinfeld that they see in the diner and everybody's freaking out? They're like, that's him, that's him.
Keith Hernandez.
No, it was somebody. It was a Joe somebody. Keith Hernandez was definitely on there. All right, we won't waste a lot of time on it. Trevi says it was Bill Buckner. I don't think so. But it was somebody very big. It wasn't Mickey Mantle, but it was right around that era.
Joe DiMaggio was dead before Seinfeld came out, I thought.
I'm going to look it up because now it's bothering me. I should have made that a trivia question, but I didn't even know the answer, so... If you have any trivia questions, go ahead and throw them out there.
Sure.
They were all dead, Mike says Trevi. Well, I don't think Mantle was. I don't, because I remember when Mantle died. I remember when he needed that liver transplant. A lot of people were really upset, actually, because they felt that other people should get it, and he got up on the list very quickly, and, he had, drank a lot of alcohol. It was basically because of alcoholism. I don't think there was any question, actually.
Yeah, the channel we're watching this on again is Mike's Sports Experience. Trivia question, guys. Who is the all-time leader in strikeouts and wins in the Houston Astros organization?
What was the question again? All-time what in the Houston organization?
Who's the all-time leader in strikeouts and wins as a pitcher in Houston Astros history for the team?
I definitely know this one.
One of the greatest pitchers of all time.
He is the all-time strikeout. There it is. Trevi McTrev's got it. Nolan Ryan.
Yep. Nolan Ryan is correct.
Driving at the moment. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, please don't try to answer trivia questions while you're driving. Good job, PBR Street Gang. Be safe. 2-1 and a strike there. 0-2 here in the bottom of the second. I've seen YouTubers live streaming while they're driving, and sometimes really doesn't seem like paying enough attention to the road. Seems like you could be in a lot of trouble if you got an accident that way. What's up, John Dickinson? Well, I am honored that you are here. Your first baseball game is here watching it with us. This is my first baseball game of the season, too.
All right, Mike, I got my buddy to subscribe to the new channels now.
First full. You are awesome, Billy. Shout out to Billy's friend.
His name is Billy as well.
All right, shout out to Billy's friend. Maldonado 308 in the postseason. Did you watch the whole series with and the NLCS or the ALCS?
Yeah, I did. I was going for the Yankees because I wanted CC Sabathia to go to the World Series.
So
I was pretty bummed out when Houston won. But I was going for the Nationals over the Cardinals, and I'm hoping that the Nationals win this one just because they've never won the World Series.
Has Sabathia not been in a World Series?
Yeah, no, he won one in 2009, but he was retiring this year. So I was hoping his last year, you know.
And see, I thought he had one.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Yankees fan, but I don't know, I'm sure I like somebody that's came through there. I can't think of anybody in the current era, though.
Yeah, CC Sabathia was with the Indians for a long time before he went to the Yankees, so.
All right, 2-1, 1 out, bottom of the second. Astros up 2-1, and Josh Reddick up just 136 in the postseason, a home run and RBI, but 447 with runners in scoring position. That is OPS, right? What does that stand for? I can't remember.
On base percentage.
Oh, I thought that was a P. I did just get a text that my new glasses were coming in today, so. 37 pitches so far for Scherzer. Had a rough first inning. Giving up a 2-run homer. What's up, Billy? No problem, sir. Glad to see you in here. Billy Goodnow? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yep, you got it exactly right.
On base plus slugging. Thank you, Trevi.
Right? That's how I would pronounce it.
Yeah, Maybe I've been a little out of baseball for a little while.
Good in now? Good no? Yeah, it's good and no.
All right.
Yeah, like good and no. Okay, good no. I got it.
Josh Reddick, the last 100 balls he's hit have went 200 feet or less. That is, that's not a good stat. But these Astros, I was watching a thing, you've probably seen this. Yankees basically had every stat in batting. More hits, better batting average with runners in scoring position. But the home runs went to the Astros.
Yeah, I forgot about the 10-second delay yesterday when Wyatt was on.
Oh, until the trivia?
Yeah. Like I told you when I talked to you, I was like, he was answering before I even heard the question, but I forgot that me and you are talking and everyone else hears us 10 seconds later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they do set that if you do something accidentally, because I just noticed that it cuts 10 seconds off at the end, because when I do my outro, I was watching the end of one of my videos the other day, and it actually cut off like most of the outro, so I had to keep that in mind now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This baseball team almost lost its team in the 90s. Very close to their team getting out of town. They were down 13 games with about 15 games left in the season. When a combination of them winning just about everything and a major collapse in their division made the term refuse to lose. What team saved their baseball team on the refuse to lose season?
Josh Reddick pops out to shallow second for the second out of the inning. So runner on first with 2 outs, bottom of the second. Max Scherzer seems to be settling in here now, finally.
Now replay. Oh, it was not the Red Sox. Well, they should have been, because they were the first ones to come back from 3-0, right? They were down 3-0 to the Yankees. Was it 3-0 or 3-1?
It was 3-0.
That's what I thought. George Springer, 379 batting average, 5 home runs, 7 RBIs, World Series MVP. Make way.
I'll give you guys a hint. Think about Mike's surroundings. I think that's where he's going with this trivia question.
Edgar Martinez, Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey Jr.,
Jay Buhner,
Joey Cora.
Yeah.
I feel like people
James
just watched a
Boyer.
lot more sports in the 90s. Yes, the Seattle Mariners, Trev.
Even I didn't know what you're talking about for a minute, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait, what? That was when they beat the Yankees in the playoffs, correct? Was that year?
They ended, I believe yeah. And they ended up going to the World Series against the Indians, I believe. No,
No,
no.
they only made ALCS.
No, that was a different season. They went to the World Series with the Yankees and got
They can't.
destroyed.
That's not possible, Mike. They're in the same conference.
Okay, it was the championship series then. It was against the Yankees. I'm not sure if it was that year, but
Yeah.
I know
'Cause
they got blown out.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think the Mariners have ever made a World Series appearance.
No, they haven't actually. They went to the championship series against the Yankees, but
Yeah.
that was another frustrating season for me. It's another reason why I don't watch baseball. Or haven't watched baseball in a while. I'm back in now. I'll stop being a sore loser after 10 years. Well, way outside there. Scherzer with that pitch. 3-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. A man on first. 47th pitch for Scherzer. Altuve
That's
on
a lot
deck.
of pitches in 2 innings. He's really racking up his pitch count, which is what Houston wants to do. They can get Scherzer out quicker because he's averaging 25 pitches per inning, which spells maybe he can make it through 5, but that's about it.
Yeah, they really worked him in that first inning. Oh, at 20, he's not making 5 innings if he averages 25 pitches per game.
Strike 3, Mike.
Is there anybody throwing 125 pitches in a game now? That's a lot.
Back in the day, and all the way up until I want to say the middle 70s, pitchers would throw into like the 150s, 160s, and above.
But now you're pretty much, once you get up above 100, you're pretty much looking at taking them out, right?
Right. But, you really didn't have bullpen pitchers back in the day. The term closer, the person that comes at the end of the game, really wasn't even big until the 80s.
John Smoltz is is the first big reliever that I remember, and he started out as a starting pitcher. But that was also when I started.
And then he was a starter, then became the closer, and then finished his career as a starter once again.
Yeah, he was, man, I don't know if they choked some against those Yankees, but damn, those Yankees were good because back in the Braves had such a pitching staff with John Smoltz and Tommy Glavine and
yeah, Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox were the three-headed monster that the Braves had for a whole decade.
Oh yeah, Maddox. I know they had other guys in there too.
They had Kent Millwood or something like that, Kevin Millwood, and they also had Steve Avery in the early 90s.
Sandy Johnson, a Mariner? I don't recognize either one of the. Oh, Scherzer, a Mariner?
He's trying to say Randy Johnson.
Oh, Randy Johnson was a Mariner. I'm sorry. Yeah, Oh, I see. Yeah, Randy Johnson played most of his career with the Mariners till he wanted to win a World Series, and then he left and went off and won one in Arizona. 2 in Arizona, I believe, with Schilling.
Randy Johnson was drafted originally by the Montreal Expos.
Yep.
Then he signed with Seattle. And then after Seattle traded him to the Houston Astros, actually. He played there for the rest of that particular season and then ended up ending his career with the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he won the 2001 World Series with Curt Schilling over the Yankees.
Man, yeah, that was a hell of a 1-2 punch. Schilling and Randy.
Yeah.
See, Randy never really got his control down until midway through his career because he was so big, and then he had a lot of back problems because he's like 6'7", 6'8".
Mike, I'm going to have to disconnect. I'll call you right back.
All right. Verlander will go 120, says Trevi. He might. Oh, yes, Scherzer will go 130. All right. We will see. Well, we'll see if they keep him in there that many. right, are we in Billy? All right, I think I might have been double connected if you're watching Billy, so if you were trying to call again. Victor Robles up 3-13. Greg Hardy gets us. Oh, Jesus, yeah, I wanted to make a video on that and I never had a chance. That is, he might die. He might die that night, John Dickinson. We're going to find out if he's for real or not. I mean, the dude needed an albuterol inhaler in between rounds to beat a B-level fighter at best. And that guy's a B- fighter. Now he's going against, an A- fighter. Certainly in that anemic UFC heavyweight division, that heavyweight division is just awful. All right, chapter third, 1-0. That's going to be 2 outs for the Astros in the top of the third. 31 pitches for Cole. Way behind Scherzer on the pitch count right now. Greg Hardy versus Nagano would put him into another zip code. Another astrophere. And there's a ball outside. 0-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third. For Cole eaten up, he is 0-1. Version and Strive are ahead of are 2 of Volcom's victims. You think Greg Hardy would beat Francis Ngannou? Are you trolling us, Trevi? Trevi's trolling us. Is there another Ngannou that I don't know about? $99-mile-an-hour pitch there. 1-2 here for Cole. 34 pitches so far for Cole, and that's not a bad pitch count. That's a great pitch count, actually. If he can retire the side here, 1-2, 2 outs in the top of the third. Oh, nobody's invincible. And there is a hit off the glove there for Eaton. And with 2 outs, Houston has a man on first. And whether that'll go down as a hit or an error, I'm not sure. But Eaton is on first. Nagano is Frankenstein. Oh, he walked through some shots. Stipe popped him with some shots. Stipe hit him with his best shots. And, of course, he caught Stipe a few times as well. Might have shortened Stipe's career a few notches. Francis Nagano's an animal. I mean, nobody's invincible, but... At heavyweight, it just takes one punch, though. I mean, I know they say that a lot, but the difference between having a 260-pound guy hit any human on Earth and, anything below welterweight is just, I mean, it's like you're dealing with humans and bears almost. The difference is just, it's uncomparable. Change up there for Cole. And 0-2 for or 0-1 for Rendon, but the pitch count is 0-2. I wonder if he's getting older. Like he weighs 50 pounds more than Stipe. Yes, he does. And maybe that was part of it, but and Cole trying to pull Eaton off the bag. Eaton able to get back in time though. 0-2 pitch count to Rendon. What's going on? Ordinary Pete. Anthony Rendon, 29 years old, 6'1", 200 pounds out of Houston, Texas. We'll see how much Francis has evolved if when he gets taken down again. So, I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. He's calling some baseball, and they're saying Rendon did not go around there, 1-2. Kind of looked like he went around to me. If the wrists break and the bat goes forward, oh, they're saying he did not extend the bat. So, all right, here we go. 1-2, 2 outs, top of the third. Houston up. Cole with just 38 pitches still. Rendon 0 for 1 tonight. And that's a ball. And tries to pull Eaton off of first. Eaton dives back just in time, though. 2-2 is the count here for Rendon. It's made din-din. Been a long day. I turned on the game when I saw you guys were here. Kind of smoked me a bowl or two. Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. 8 people watching. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, make sure you get over there and hit that. Anybody who's not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Oh, you guys are too awesome. I just refreshed and 9 people watching, 8 thumbs up. You guys are incredible. Nobody in the Fights of Friends family forgets to hit the thumbs up. Not the regulars. All right, 2-2 here. Yep, Peter and a couple Bud Lights. Nice. I think it's like some kind of law when you watch baseball that you have to be on something. You got to smoke something, drink something. Hopefully not snort something, but I'm not here to judge you. Anthony Rendon in the regular season of the National League, first in RBIs and doubles. And that is up. It's going to be caught, and that'll retire the side for the Astros from the live free or die state. All right, and we will go to the bottom of the third. Astros still up 2-1. Nationals at bat now. The Nationals minor league is my Fresno Grizzlies. Nice. We got the Colorado. We have the Colorado Rockies minor league team here. One of their teams. I have to tell Billy about that. So actually, I think that's where I used to live when I lived in Tri-Cities in Eastern Washington. And kind of, the Tri-Cities Dust Devils. They were the Colorado Rockies single A team. It's not really fun to watch single A baseball though. Like football, I can watch a high school game every week. I can go to the live high school game, but something about when you start like single A baseball, it's just those guys are just not good enough to entertain you, unfortunately, in my mind. What's up, Mark Rowe? Stinky cash. What? All right, 10 people watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't hit it already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And make sure you ring that bell so you're notified whenever I go live. Like for November 2nd for UFC 244. That'll be on the other channel, actually, MMA with Friends. But Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz, just 12 days away. I cannot wait, guys. Hi-yo, says Marco. Hello, sir. The only bad part about that is I like looking forward to things, and I'm so looking forward to that. I don't want that fight to be over. I don't want, the fight season of Masvidal versus Diaz to be over. But 14 people watching. Thank you very much. Nationals up next. Bottom of the third. Astros up 2-1. And after the commercial break, the Nationals will be up to bat. And let's throw out a trivia question, though, while everybody's waiting. Trevi McTrev gotten a few here. So far, and let's throw out a trivia question here. This team, don't answer this if you're out there, Billy. We're talking about that. Oh, sorry. 1-1. Ball outside there for Scherzer. His pitch count is 50. 50 right now. How many baseball teams have came back in the World Series or any championship series in the playoffs, came back from 0-3 to win the series? How many baseball teams have came back from 0-3 in a series to win it? Trevi McTrev, you are correct, and it was one. Who was it? First Last has got it there too. Was one. It was the Boston Red Sox. And Trevi McTrev with 3,000 points on the board tonight. Yeah, Boston versus the Yankees. You are correct, sir. 2-2. Bottom of the third, jams him up. That's going to be caught. And one out here in the bottom of the third. 34. Boo Red Sox. Ordinary. A channel you commented on. I commented on another channel? I'm not sure. All right, one out here in the bottom of the third. Brantley 0 for 1 rainy day. 95-mile-an-hour fastball there for Scherzer. 54 on the pitch count. Maybe a couple miles off an hour off that fastball, but still cranking it in there. Postseason 256 average, a home run and 2 RBIs for Brantley. Oh, that's funny. And 0-2 here for Brantley. Scherzer heating up here after giving up 2 runs in that first inning. Had guys on base and then gave up the home run. And the pitch fouled off. Still 0-2. The only bastard with his face. Oh, that's hilarious. At least you got a sense of humor, Ordinary Pete. But it's an emoji, so who would know? 4 strikeouts so far for Scherzer, 2 for Cole. But I'd take Scherzer because Cole gave up the 2-run homer. St. Pete Devil Rays, huh? All right. All right. Trivia question. When Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa were chasing each other for the all-time home run record, who were they chasing? They made a movie on this guy. Not too far off. And there is a single there for the Astros and a man on first. Michael Brantley gets the single there. 58 pitches here for Scherzer, still in the bottom of the third. When Mark McGwire and Barry Bonds were chasing the all-time home run record, who were they chasing? Who had the record before Mark McGwire got it that season? And then, of course, Barry Bonds would pass it later. All 3 guys that would be connected to steroids, 2 of them admittedly. Roger Maris, Trevi McTrev, you are right. And Chasing Maris, of course, was the movie. 1961. Yep, you are correct. You know your baseball, sir. All right, 0-1 here for Bregman. Bregman is 0 for 1 so far. And they are trying to keep Michael Bradley on base here. All right, the pitch. These guys still chew tobacco? I don't see anybody chewing tobacco. Everybody when I was growing up chewed tobacco. 0-2. That pitch looked like it might be a little inside, but Bregman maybe hogging the plate there. Let's see. Oh, he got the outside corner, I think. 94-mile-an-hour fastball for Scherzer, and it is 0-2. Mantle had 54 home runs that year. My cousin played second base at Marison. Damn. Oh, that is awesome. Who's your cousin then? I recognize him too. Yeah, that was a crazy team. M&M. Everybody know about how M&M's candy got into play. It was the M&M for chocolate M&M's candy is literally for Mantle and Maris. Fun fact. Some kids who played for the Marlins hit me with a 95 miles part of my thigh. Damn. Bobby Richardson, 1960 World Series MVP. Beautiful. Well, now you know, Pete. And no one is half the battle. That was cheesy. All right, low ball here. Ordinary Pete. That's hilarious. I don't think they're in charge of it anymore. I don't know. Gutierrez up to bat. 2 outs, 1-0. Man on base for the Houston Astros here in the bottom of the third. And that's up high and inside. 2-0. Gurriel is 1 for 1 already. He had the 2-run double in the first. I said it was a home run earlier. It was a double off the fence. Never eat another tasty peanut. That's hilarious. All right, 2-0, 2 outs. And Gurriel swings on that one. Oh, and he doesn't get it. His glove falls off, diving for the catch. And that's going to put 2 on, men on first and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second for the Houston Astros. A crazy diving play here. But Robles lost his glove on that play. Number 16 for the Nationals. If you're watching the replay on Fox, yeah, he loses it right off the glove, and the glove actually falls off. Diving, touches his hand, and the ball just literally knocks the glove off, and that glove really loose fitting. That's kind of surprising. But, I mean, whatever. That is M&M's. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. All right, just 5 people watching. We lost some people. Apparently, I don't know enough about baseball. Bottom of the third here, Houston Astros up 2-1 with 2 outs. But the Astros up, runners on second and third. And Scherzer already at a 64 pitch count here in the bottom of the third. Oh, Reese's Pieces are delicious. I would take Reese's Pieces over M&M's any day. People have ADD. A lot of people have ADD. I'm pretty sure I do too, Mark Rose. So. Is Reese's Pieces for Pee Wee Reese? Probably not. Oh, you missed the candy thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying how M&M, the chocolate peanuts, are named for baseball players Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle. So I was a little confused there for a minute, Trevi. But all right, we're back on here. All right, and the pitch, bottom of the third. 2 outs for Scherzer. 64 pitches so far. Runners on second and third. And Carlos Correa will be up. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the first. Just 167 in the postseason. And the pitch in there, 78-mile-an-hour changeup. That's going to be a strike, 0-1. 65th pitch for Scherzer. Yeah, I can't remember where I heard that. It's just one of those strange facts. I think I've probably seen it in some documentary back in the day or something. Because I'm a sports nerd. My Fox app, my jailbroke fires. Yeah, mine just froze too, Mark Rowe. That's what I'm streaming on. Of course it's not jailbroke. No. Everyone in Florida is cheering for the Astros. Everyone in New York's cheering for the Nationals. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they want the team that beat them to win the series. I don't know. But runners still on second and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Correa up. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs in the postseason, though, for Correa. And the pitch, that's going to be a strike. 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Almost sounds like a replay here. Scherzer. Actually, I think this backed up. Did this back up on me? Yes, it did. That was weird. I thought it felt like a replay, and it actually literally was. Wow, and that one bounces on the ground here for Scherzer. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs, the bottom of the third. 2 men on base for the Astros. Runners on second and third. And there he gets him. A huge strikeout for Scherzer in the bottom of the third. And he is struggling with that pitch count through 3 pitches. But he gets out of the inning without giving up any more runs. Gave up a 2-run double in the bottom of the first. And we will go to the top of the 4th inning. Nationals coming up after this commercial break. Should have said all the Rays fans. Oh, there you go. Anybody watching Askren and Maya on Saturday? The main card is at 5 a.m. Here on the West Coast, here over in Diazville. Everybody don't forget the next week about coming up, though. Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal coming up on Saturday. The don't miss fight of the year, maybe of the decade. Mark Rowe, yes, 209 in the house. Mark, I tried to order a Nate Diaz flag I found online that had him bleeding. It says, I'm not surprised. Well, I actually did order it. And then after I ordered it, I got an email from the guy. He said it was going to take 21 days to get here off Amazon. So I canceled it. The OG gangster fight. Yep, exactly. My daughter's trying to ask if I can bring home sushi, but I'm streaming, so she said, we have sushi tonight? I'm like, yeah, but you might have to pick it up because I'm streaming. Well done. Cancel immediately. Cancel? What are we canceling? Oh, gotta be Prime or don't mess with it. Oh, canceling the order. I'm sorry, Mark Rowe. I really shouldn't drink when I stream, but it helps me relax. It's a little bit of a busy start, crazy start because my sound was not working. My microphone. It was actually OBS had disconnected everything. Diaz fought in Tampa and called out McGregor that night and I didn't go. Oh man. That would have been great to go to. I would have loved to be there when Nate Diaz choked Conor McGregor unconscious, though. That's one of my favorite fights. I'm gonna look to order another Diaz flag though, and I think I gotta remember to ask for the days off at the end of this stream. Well, I'd asked for them off, but apparently I have to file a change of vacation form to get any days off with my job. You have to have the vacation days, and then you have to file for a change of vacation days because you have to set them in October. And there it is. Soto and gone. Soto with the solo home run here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Or excuse me, top of the fourth, and it's a tie ball game, 2-2. In the top of the fourth. Wow. Yeah, my Amazon Fire Stick's freezing like a mother, man. Piece of crap. Fire's become a little more, what's the word I'm looking for these days? I don't know. What's the word you're looking for, Mark Rowe? And Billy Hughes in his house. What's up, Billy?
Hey, what's up?
Good to have you back. Did you see that home run from Soto here a minute ago?
I did. It was kind of off the end of the bat.
And 2-2 Nationals and Astros. And apparently Mark Rowe was telling me that he's having some issues on his Amazon Fire Stick. Mine just kicked me off too.
Huh.
Mark, they just have not optimized this streaming for live sports. Everybody's having issues. The servers are getting overran, and they were just not ready.
NBA opening night tonight.
Well, that's my fault, Pete. If he's louder than me, I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I seen that first last was putting out scores earlier for the Raptors game.
Do you have the link to our fantasy basketball league?
To put up, I don't have it right in front of me. First last was actually asking about joining though.
I have it on my phone. I'm gonna text it to you on Facebook.
Oh, and you're talking on your phone. Okay. YouTube's working great, Sean Dickinson. I'm on Sling tonight, and I'm good now. Top of the fourth. All right, I got it. I will put it in the chat. Two pitch.
Fantasy basketball league. If anyone's interested, the mic, so Mike can put it on here.
All right, how many players do we need for it? You said 10?
Yeah.
All right, and it doesn't matter. You were saying that when you draft your team, the games that they played already will count, right?
Yep.
So perfect. It doesn't matter really that we're starting late.
Yeah, we have 4 people because you hadn't joined yet. Once you join, we'll have 5. So we'll need 5 more people. And once we filled up, I'll set the draft date.
Skype's been screwing up for everybody in all channels. I don't think we've had an issue tonight, at least with Skype. But knock on wood. Fantasy is that they actually play defense. That's pretty good, Trevi.
Did you get that link, Mike, that I sent you?
Yeah, didn't it just... Oh, I tried to post it in here. Oh, yeah, it's in there. I posted it. Maybe your chat's a little behind.
Yeah, I think it is.
Doesn't matter if we start late. They're hella games. I'll join. I'm a Magic fan. Nice. All right. Well, Ordinary Pete and Trevi McTrev both said they would join. First Last is wanting to join. So we should be filled up soon. And yeah, First Last with the update there. Pelicans 67, Raptors 63, 9:42 left in the third quarter.
And Trevi McTrev and First Last, if you have any friends that want to join, pass the link along to them.
Yes, 2-2, top of the fourth with one out. And that's a strikeout there. Third strikeout of the game for Cole. And Scherer's really getting his pitch count up there tonight, though. Cole's got it down a little bit, but Scherer was really getting up there the last inning. It is for money, says Trev. Or is it for money? I can't do for money here in Washington State, not even on fantasy. It's ridiculous.
You should be able to win a trophy, though.
Yes, you can definitely win a trophy. Oh, here's what I want to announce now. I'm going to put it up later, so don't put it on the stream now. But I need to make sure and announce it every day and everywhere. Everybody, please help pump the Diaz versus Masvidal stream. And whoever, we're going to do another giveaway for the fight. And you pick the winner, the round, how it's going to end, just like we did for the McGregor gloves. The winner, the round, and how it's going to end, and the time. And whoever is the closest or gets it, Robert Kerrigan was it within like seconds and had everything. Ended up with the one-of-a-kind McGregor monster gloves. But this one would be for a $50 Amazon gift card.
So better not be my gift card.
What's that?
Better not be my gift card.
No. Hey, you could end up with 100.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys got to start watching this channel to build it. I'm going to start giving away $25 Amazon gift cards on random streams pretty regularly for a while. Billy won the one last night. All right, 6, 7 watching. Got to stay on, guys. Might give away some money. Who knows? Not for today's stream, though. How did Billy win? He won when we were watching Monday Night Football last night. Who was the quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnoldson kept on turning the ball over for the Jets. And he was up to 5 turnovers. So I told everybody, I said, whoever can guess how many turnovers he ends with, the closest, gets a $25 gift card. And then you and Wyatt ended up tying, so I had 3 trivia question tiebreakers.
He had 5 turnovers in the game.
What's that?
What? Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Butt fumble last night. That was crazy. The safety, the fumble, 4 interceptions. I mean, they didn't bench him, though. Not the whole game. Should have pulled his ass in the game. Did you... I seen an article that was interesting, though. Bill Belichick... They're saying Bill Belichick smiled, and everybody kind of thought it was because their team won by so much. Well, he said that what he did last night... he actually wanted to bring attention to a time glitch in the rules. So remember when they took 2 penalties when they were punting on 4th and 2? They purposely took a penalty for delay a game, and then I can't remember what the other one was. But they were both declined by the Jets, and what it did is it allowed them to run time off the clock for 2 consecutive plays. So they ran like an entire minute off the clock.
Huh.
It was interesting. If I find the article, I'll send it to you. But
okay.
My Facebook fan guys will play. Nice. Wish you coached my team ago. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm signed up before everybody gets in then, because I was still having issues with my password.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard for you to remember it either. Just remember you probably had to capitalize the first letter. So.
Yeah, no, I don't. Don't think I did. But I don't remember. I don't know why, because I've been using the app, the ESPN Fantasy app, and I literally signed in like 2 years ago.
Well, you can use the fantasy app to sign up. Just go fight with friends.
I can't figure it out. I see create league, get a team, and mock draft, but it won't let me.
Click get a team.
Okay. And then it says number of teams, head-to-head points, rotisserie, snake.
Does it say anything about join an existing league?
It does, but it won't let me click it.
Go 10 head-to-head points.
Is it it's a snake, right? Yeah, because you didn't do the auction.
Let me see if I can.
And then it still won't let me join league. Is it not letting us join because the season started, I wonder?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
I don't know what's going on then. Huh. Go to link in chat. I will, but I was saying I couldn't remember my password to sign in. Because I'm a moron. All right. Lord Problem says 0-1 here on the pitch count. 0 outs in the bottom of the fourth here for the Houston Astros. Tie ball game 2-2. I don't know mine either. Got that. Well, I did save it in my phone, but I can't figure out how to go to it on the app. It's not allowing me to. That's my issue.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I see you sent me another link. I'll try it. I'm not even quite sure what my username is. I think it's my email. Because, yeah, I've been signed in for years.
Yeah, your username, you can type in your email address for that.
All right. 0-2. 0 outs here from Scherzer, whose pitch count's up to 74, and he throws it in the dirt. This is going to be 0-3. He might walk Maldonado here. I need to be smart like my wife and have a password folder. She keeps them all in her notes, all the passwords, but I was always kind of worried that it might get hacked or something, somebody to have all my passwords. Since like everything's online tonight. All right, first last is in. I'm having some
It didn't
issues.
say find missing password or anything?
Should need help signing in. Here we go. No, it actually doesn't. It just says
We only need 4 more people.
Chat or
So
email customer care. Oh, we sent
So
a
if you
code to
sign up-
benedictinc.com. Okay.
Okay. If you sign up, Mike, we only need 3 more people.
All right, so we'll get it. We should get it tonight or tomorrow. 1-2 pitch to Maldonado, and that is going to be another ball. 2-2. 76 pitch there for Scherzer. All right, and check my email. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick if you want to take over the play-by-play for a second.
Okay, yeah. 2-2. Bottom of the fourth, 3-2 count. Scherzer's facing Maldonado, the catcher for Houston. Runner on first. Scherzer ready with the pitch. Right down the middle. Maldonado turns on it. Back to the track. And it hauls up for a loud first out of the inning. Runner goes back to first base. So one down. And we're only in the bottom of the fourth, and Max Scherzer is approaching 80 pitches thrown. That is a ton. Max Scherzer, two-time Cy Young winner, has led the league in strikeouts 5 of the last 6 years. Talk about a workhorse. Josh Reddick stepping in. He popped out in the second inning. Scherzer with the pitch. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. And I had to sync up with Mike, so you guys are probably a little bit ahead of me because Mike wants to use the slowest apps ever to watch this stuff on. I don't know why he can't just break out the antenna because we're on Big Fox tonight, but easier said than done. And Reddick was on that pitch, fouled it straight back. Just a little bit under it. Ordinary Pete, I think they might take him out 100 because it's game 1. He's going to pitch game 4 and possibly game 7. So Scherzer's their best asset behind the mound. Josh Reddick is one of the team leaders on the Astros as they turn to him in times of need. Astros manager A.J. Hinch looking on concerned.
All right, I did it, Billy. I'm in. I'm in the fantasy league.
0-1 just a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scherzer's also starting to slow down with his delivery. Very methodical in between pitches now. Even though the runner on first is really not a stolen base threat, he seems to be distracted.
Actually, if you don't mind, you want to take over play-by-play, and I'll just do color?
Okay.
You know Scherzer a little bit more.
Just a little bit outside, 2-1 the count. He's not getting those corner calls from the ump tonight. First, last, you're going to get points for, in the fantasy basketball, points scored, assists, rebounds, block shots, steals, 3-pointers made. And every player gets all those points added up. And then at the end of the week, whoever has the most points in a head-to-head matchup wins that week. Little lazy pop fly from Reddick. Soto runs in to make the catch. A quiet second out. 2 down, bottom of the fourth. 82 pitches thrown now for Max Scherzer.
Yeah, that's an extremely high count. I think you're right. I think they pull him out about 100 pitches too.
Showing the replay of it. A little bit too far in on the bat there for Reddick. He couldn't get all the way around on the ball. All right. George Springer, leadoff hitter up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Any money involved for the league? There will be a trophy given by me.
Scherzer with the pitch, outside 2-0.
Scherzer
frustrated with the start to this at bat. Springer's got sneaky power. He doesn't look it, but he can let that ball fly. One of the best all-around outfielders in the whole game right now is George Springer.
Yeah, and streaming on Prime this game, it just cannot keep up with it. Keeps on kicking off now. I think there's too many people on.
Right down the middle, 2-1 to the count. Springer was taking the whole way as he's trying to get just base runners for the Astros right now.
Yeah,
Is
that's
yours
how.
not?
What's
Is
that?
yours paused, Mike?
Mine's completely lost. It keeps on kicking me out.
And I'm gonna go live, so I'm caught up with all the viewers.
Okay, I'm back now.
Oh, right when I hit exit and go.
Yeah, 2-2, 2-1 with 2 outs is what I got on the bottom of the 4th.
I got 3-2, full count. Runner's gonna be on with the pitch. Runner goes. There's the pitch. Down low, ball 4. So we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Houston is threatening here in the bottom of the 4th to try to regain the lead after giving up the 2-0 deficit to the Washington Nationals.
I got to look at a digital antenna again here, Pete, but a few years back I tried to get reception here, and I even went to like a professional company that does antennas here, and they said at the time at least that I would have to have my antenna 100 feet up in the air to get Fox, because I'm in the middle of a valley, or bottom of a valley.
Jose Altuve, former MVP, step into the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Sneaky power from this little second baseman. He gets under that one, though, fouls it back. 0-1 the count. Got a runner on first, runner on second. Do you possibly go for a double steal here for Houston to try to cause maybe a throwing error and steal a run?
I'm pretty sure that would be against AFA regulations to have a 100-foot antenna on your house, Ordinary Pete. I don't think that's going to fly. Yeah, I just seen the walk 2 on.
1-1 the count. Scherzer with the pitch.
We'll go to stacking. I like it, Ordinary Pete.
1 ball, 1 strike. This is really the first time in a long time that I've seen Max Scherzer struggle so much. And it just shows how intimidating the Houston Astros lineup truly is, because he's trying not to make a mistake. He's not challenging these players at all. And subsequently, he has a really high pitch count because of it.
He is soaked in sweat right now, too. And, yeah, it's all started with that first inning.
95-mile-an-hour fastball from Scherzer right down the middle, blows it by Altuve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's 1 strikeout from getting out of this inning unscathed and moving on to the 5th. If you're Altuve, you got to be worried about that breaking ball. It's Scherzer's strikeout pitch, and it's probably coming up next.
I don't know if I've got a 100-foot tree, John Dickinson, but I do have some big trees. Probably not 100 feet.
I got a big tree, too. 1-2 the count. Scherzer with the pitch. There's the breaking ball. Altuve lays off 2-2. The count is tied up now.
I've actually been thinking about going to freaking Comcast and seeing how much it's going to cost me just to get the local channels. Because, I mean, Sling's been great for everything except for the local channels.
All right, Scherzer's ready for the 2-2 pitch. 2 on, 2 out. Here comes the pitch.
Bottom of the 4th.
Breaking ball down the middle. Little ground ball to third. They're going to let it roll foul, though. Count will remain 2-2. There's no way that they were going to get Altuve at first if that stayed fair. Big noon Saturday. Number 17 Wisconsin versus number 3 Ohio State. Ohio State looks dominating this year. No one's even come close to threatening them. Two on, 2 out, 2-2 count. If your lucky number is 2, put some money on black right now.
Yeah, Scherzer, he might not make it through the 5th inning at this rate. He might not make it to the 5th inning at this rate.
This could be possibly his last batter right here. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch. Scherzer in the windup. The pitch. Outside full count. That means the runners will be on the run with this next pitch. Anything in the gaps is going to score 2. The crowd's coming to their feet for this next pitch. Michael Brantley is on deck.
Brantley was on base earlier, trying to steal second.
All right, the crowd's roaring as we approach this monumental pitch early in this game. Scherzer looking in for the sign from his catcher. He's got it. He sets. The windup. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Altuve fights it off.
Really, Mark Rowe? I'm going to have to try that.
Jose Altuve takes a little walk to regain his thoughts as he approaches for this big moment.
Scherzer's nearing 100 pitches, right? Asking how many pitches.
He's at 95 on my screen right now. Scherzer gets the call from Kurt Suzuki. Him off. He steps out. He's going to reset.
Yeah.
Crowd's booing, but you got to be smart for Scherzer. This is a big moment.
Yep, bottom of the fourth here. So I'm on 93 pitches. I finally ended up having to reset everything.
The call from Suzuki. He sets. 3-2 count. Runners will be off with the pitch. Scherzer throws it. Ground ball to first base. Zimmerman gets it, pitches it to Scherzer, and they get the out. Big out for Washington. And we're at the end of 4, guys. Houston 2, Washington 2. We're all tied up as we're going to the 5th.
That is a huge out. We might end up getting extra innings tonight, this rate.
I hope not.
But I don't know when Scherzer comes out. Not feeling like extra innings?
No. When you call baseball, it's a lot more talking. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of this.
That's right. There's a lot more talking. Well, kind of similar to MMA. Football, quite a bit less. Yeah, I'm still back in the bottom of the 4th, so you have to update me.
Go ahead and, in between innings, this is when you got to take control, Mike.
I don't know when we're in between innings because you're ahead of me.
I said that he grounded out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, let's have a trivia question. Everybody refresh your browsers. And 3, 2, 1. This great baseball player was married to the actress that played Wilma in the 90s remake of a Flintstone movie.
People are going to need a hint. He was an outfielder for the Atlanta Braves, the Cleveland Indians, the Oakland A's, and the New York Yankees.
Well, that should give it away. Ordinary Pete already had it. He didn't need a hint. Dave Justice, you are correct, sir. And Trevi McTrevi had it too, yeah.
He was accused. Allegedly, he whooped her butt.
Allegedly.
Right?
We believe women, Billy, every single time. They're always right. They've never lied.
Okay.
Just remember that. Or we'll get kicked off of YouTube. No.
Oh, great.
Jokes, people. Nobody get offended, please.
All right, guys. Top of the 5th is about to begin. Garrett Cole takes the mound. His first pitch, a little bit outside. Ball 1. Catcher Kirk Suzuki is now at the plate for Washington. He grounded out in the 2nd. All right, second pitch.
She wasn't. Oh no, she wasn't Wilma. Who was she? You're right. She wasn't.
She was like the flirtatious like secretary lady in that movie.
That's right. Because after he said that, I just thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, Wilma's not black.
Yeah. Garrett Cole pitches a lot faster than Scherzer. Here's the next pitch. Caught the corner of the plate for a strike. 2-1 to Kurt Suzuki.
Remember seeing Bear like, oh yeah, that lady's hot. You see her in Monster Ordinary, Pete?
The pitch down low. 3-1 the count for Kurt Suzuki. Garrett Cole is rushing through this at bat.
Do we have, is our fantasy basketball team full?
I don't think so.
Because you said we were at like 8 or 9, and I'm joined now.
No, we were going to be 3 away if you joined.
Okay.
Way up high. Suzuki draws a walk. Good start for Washington in the 5th.
Oh, I'm actually just 2 pitches behind you.
Garrett Cole looks a little bit perturbed with that last at bat.
I got Kurt Suzuki coming up right now.
Yeah, he just drew a walk.
Monsters ball. Okay, so I'm a full count.
Her and Monsters Ball won an award. She just wants to feel good, Mike. She just wants you to make her feel good.
Just tell them they're pretty. Buy them pretty things. Ordinary Pete, or they won't talk to you.
Fakes the bunt. Takes the strike. 0-1 the count on Victor Robles. Robles 0-1 popped out.
Now I say that, Pete, but to be honest, my wife is pretty damn near perfect. I won't let her hear that, but she puts up with me, and I really do not have much to complain about.
0-1 count. He does get the bunt down, but he bunts it foul. It's an 0-2 count on Robles.
Mark Rowe, are you one of those ones that likes to start fights and that gets you aroused?
Dude, what the hell are you guys talking about?
I have seen the scene, Ordinary Pete.
Oh and 2, 0 outs, runner on first, top of the 5th.
We scared Billy and anybody else who came in right on that moment.
0-2 count, Cole with the pitch.
Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to go black on the
Hits
screen.
right field for Robles. Suzuki's going to stay at second. We got something cooking if you're the Nationals. First and second, nobody out. Top of the 5th. Really good at bat there for Robles. Fell down 0-2. And Mike, your screen just went black.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I said, sorry, my screen went black. It should come back on here in a second.
Okay.
I was trying to switch out, guys. Make sure and check out Grubhub. I know you want some food. You want some beer. This game is heating up. You don't want to be getting up to cook. You don't want to be cooking up to get ribs or, chicken wings. You're not going to make that anyways. You know it. Get on Grubhub. Get yourself some beer. Get some nice chicken wings. My favorite over at Buffalo Wild Wings is I split the curry and the salt and vinegar. Half and half.
First pitch in the dirt to Trey Turner. 1-0 count. Runners on first and second. Top of the 5th. Cole's ready for the pitch. Wind up. Here's the pitch. Hammered foul down the line. Very loud foul ball. 1-1 the count. You still there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just noticed how much crap my computer did when it reset itself today.
Oh.
I couldn't bring my affiliate codes up, and it's just... I don't know why I even I don't even know why I have a PC hooked up anymore. I should just always be running Apple. I just haven't got a chance to switch everything over.
2-1 the count. 2-1, 2 on. Nationals threatening in the top of the 5th. Cole getting the sign from Maldonado. Here's the pitch. Down low, 3-1.
You got 2 on first and second?
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm just a batter behind you.
3-1. Cole is struggling so far in the top of the 5th. He's starting to lose command drastically.
Nationals looking for their first lead of the game.
Pitch count's still pretty low for Cole. He's just approaching 70 right now. 3-1 pitch from Cole to Trey Turner. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right. Reddick's under it for the loud first out. Suzuki's tagging, and he's going to get to third. Runners at first and third with 1 out for Washington.
You think Scherzer?
Suzuki.
You think Scherzer comes back next inning, or for the bottom?
Possible. Possibly. Adam Eaton coming to the plate. He's looking to drive in the go-ahead run.
I need to try that cable. I need to try that cable in the back of my TV, Mark. I'm going to check that out. Is that what you're doing? Ordinary Pete. I don't think he's too good looking these days. Because he's dead. Do that now, Smartcrow. Well, I just have the one cable which goes into my computer. One side goes into my router and one goes into the computer. Actually, Billy's talking. I think I might see if I can find a coaxial cable and try that.
Which is a strike to Eaton, 0-1 the count. Garrett Cole looking in for the sign from Maldonado. Runners take their lead.
No, I don't think I have a coaxial cable up here. That's fine.
0-1 pitch. Down the line. It's a base hit for Adam Eaton. That's going to drive in Kurt Suzuki. Runners on first and second. Washington is on the board again. 3-2 Washington, fifth.
All right. Now that my stream's been back on, I think you should pause so I can catch up. I got running. What's that?
What? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I said now that my stream's back on, I said I think you should pause so I can catch back up.
Get some quicker internet, man. All right. Let me know.
It's not my internet. It's a stupid streaming service, but 3-1 here in the top is what I have is 3-1 in the top of the fifth. All right, if I lose it again, I'll give up. I got first and third with Adam Eaton up 0-1.
You're way behind.
Oh, man. That sucks. 71 pitch count for Cole. I wish I could fast forward, but that's live on mine.
Are you caught up yet?
I'm getting there. Billy, that's at this point. Yeah. Pete's asking you questions there, Billy.
Well, my chat's really behind, so.
You should get faster internet then. Just kidding. I got runners on first and third now, top of the fifth, 2 outs, and 73 pitch count for Cole. And sorry, coming up, I'm waiting to see who's coming up here. Pay for internet through your cable, you have basic cable. I don't get it here. I wish I did. Oh, you got to run a scan, your TV, cheap TLC, or something else. May not be able to. Well, the TV I'm watching up here, I think it is a TCL. I can't remember what the hell it is. It's running on freaking the Google stick. Whatever the hell the Google streaming stick is. but I actually have the Fire Stick in because the Google Stick was not great.
He really hasn't hit that RBI single yet?
Let me see. Mike is behind on TV. Billy's ahead on chat 3. Oh, jeez. Pete. Nope. Soto's up 1 for 2.
Yeah. Wait, Pat. Okay, now you're ahead of me.
Oh, I am? Sorry.
What's the count on Soto?
1-0.
Yeah, let me know when he gets to 3-1.
86-mile-an-hour fastball here for Cole. 75th pitch. 2-0 here for Soto. Oh, so you're still ahead of me.
Is this on Sling that you're watching it, you said?
Yeah, their server's getting overran today. It's weird.
Yeah, because they're like a good 10 minutes behind everyone else.
Am I seriously 10 minutes?
Yeah, I've been paused for a while, man.
Holy crap. All right. If they're that far behind, I might just let you go. You don't have... I have Soto up? And you're 10 minutes ahead of me?
Yeah.
Holy
I have it paused
crap.
at 3-1. About to come up with the next pitch. But I was paused forever. Are you at 3-1 now?
It's still 2-0. You can go ahead. That's fine.
Okay. 3-1 pitch to Joe Soto. Garrett Cole with the windup. Down the middle, strike 2. Swung through the pitch. 3-2.
I got 3-0. 8th inning on yours? Are you serious, Pete?
Screwing with you. There's no way.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, no. 3 innings? Those are just like some quick-ass innings. Okay, I was actually almost up to you, finally, but that's fine.
It's crazy that Sling TV's that far behind.
I had the 3-0 here.
Well, I'm still paused. I didn't go back to live because...
Oh, okay. I got 3-1. Top of the
3-2
5th.
pitch. Soto hits it down the line. Back. Off the wall. That's going to drive in at least 1. Here comes the second runner. It's going to score 2. RBI double. Joe Soto. Nationals are blowing this game open. 5-2 Washington.
Wow. And the first lead of the game for today, or the second lead of the game for the Nationals. Shoot, I'm not that far behind. But...
Let's see when I go back to live. What's it at? Yeah, I was 10 minutes behind because I hit live and it just jumped ahead 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. See, I think this is the stupid Amazon Fire Kindle thing that I'm on.
So I missed an out because now it says 5-2 out. Runner on second. Howie Kendrick is at the plate. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. But if you're Washington, you've done what you want to do. You're now up 5-2. You're in the driver's seat. 0-1 the count to Kendrick. Here's the pitch from Cole. Down in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big at bats from Adam Eaton and Joe Soto in this inning, both driving in runs.
This thing is a piece of crap.
1-1 the count. Cole's got his sign, ready for deliver the pitch. Here it is. Hard hit. What a play by Carlos Carrera. The diving catch to end the inning. Outstanding play by the star shortstop. He just saved a run right there, guys. That was definitely going to drive in another one. But that brings this inning to an end. The Nationals break through for 3 more. We're at the end of the top of the 5th. Nationals 5, Astros 2. Did
Wow.
you update the score?
Yeah, and that's
Scoreboard,
what I'm
Mike?
doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to talk to Comcast maybe tonight. I probably can't get anybody tonight, but maybe tomorrow.
Comcast usually does 24-hour customer stuff.
I know they have people like for tech and stuff out here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the best deal with this hour. We'll see. I'll try.
Usually you do a live chat online. That's how I always
Okay.
do it.
I like to be super pushy, so usually I do it with my voice because if they don't give me the price I want, I just start telling them you can do better.
Are you trying just to get internet service, or what are you trying to get from them?
Oh, I got the internet service. No, I'm trying to switch over to get at least the basic cable.
Oh, okay.
But I don't even have a cable box, so. What else I got to set up with B-Ball League? I think that's it. First loss, all you have to do is be signed up and have a nickname. Have a team name.
Yeah, once we fill the league first last, I'll set the draft, and I'll let you guys know when the draft is going to be.
No, the CIA gets theirs to talk. That's not very nice, Mark. Makes them watch my stream. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're way out, Billy. Who wins the NBA championship?
Probably one of the teams from LA, Clippers or Lakers.
Puts them on phone with Comcast. I should call Comcast now. I'm just on the phone on here. Put it up to the microphone.
I saw this really funny prank video where they had two phones, and they called two different Pizza Huts and had them talk to each other.
Oh, that's pretty freaking hilarious.
It was awesome.
That's great. Most states you're not allowed to record people without asking them, but I know in Nevada, that's where they do those crank anchors. I'm pretty sure is in Nevada. It might be Jersey, but I know in Nevada they don't care at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange. I don't want people recording me without asking. But
answering your question, Mike, Max Scherzer's still on the mound. And foul ball there from Michael Brantley. 1 ball, 1 strike as we start the bottom of the 5th. So Scherzer's continuing. He's at 98 pitches, though, right now.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think he's going to continue too long at that count.
Scherzer on the pitch. Brantley turns on it, drives it to center field, but the outfielder is right there. Robles was right under it. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch number 99 was an out for Max Scherzer.
Wow.
As we're going to welcome you in the broadcast booth here. I'm wearing a nice pair of black Nikes with some plaid shorts and a gray shirt. Mike's wearing a porn goatee with a blue shirt and some glasses.
Is somebody asking what we're wearing? It's just getting kind of creepy.
I was just fucking with everybody. All right, Alex Bregman steps into the plate. He's down 0-1. Good pitch there from Scherzer as he hits 100 pitches. Second pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bregman. Nationals have Patrick Corbin warming up in the bullpen. He's a possible Game 3 starter, so this is surprising. Scherzer with the pitch. Just a bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, I won't make you pause, but I completely logged out of my Amazon Fire and logged on to something else here. I'm just curious where I'm at. I'm in the bottom of the 5th with 0 outs, 1-0.
We're at the bottom of the 5th, 1 out, 2-1 the count. Scherzer with the pitch. Bregman started to go, but the umpire still calls it a strike anyway. 2-2 the count.
So I'm closer now.
103 pitches for Max Scherzer so far. Patrick Corbin's trying to warm up as quickly as he can.
Oh, I'm at 98. Yeah, I'm still 5 pitches behind you, though.
Scherzer with the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Full count. 3-2. The star third baseman, Alex Bregman. Multiple-time All-Star for the Houston Astros.
Now I know why Wyatt doesn't want to stream with me anymore if I'm ahead of him. It's not very much fun. Sorry, Wyatt.
Scherzer with the pitch. Full count. Bregman turns on it, hits it to the shortstop Turner. Turner turns and throws. Good dig there first by Zimmerman for the out. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Scherzer's now at 105 pitches. How long is Dave Martinez going to let his pitcher go?
Jesus Christ, Pete.
They're showing the replay of the scoop there at first base by Zimmerman. Very good play. 35-year-old Ryan Zimmerman, the heart and soul of the Nationals. All right, Gurriel up to bat, fouls off the first pitch, 0-1 the count. So if Scherzer can get through Yuri Gurriel, he's going to get through 5 innings, which is about where I said the max he could go.
Well, Nationals were a favorite coming into this. They were favored by 1.5, and I think minus 160.
Second pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike to Gurriel. Fun fact, Ryan Zimmerman was actually drafted when the Nationals were still the Montreal Expos.
Oh, wow.
1-1 count, Scherzer ready with the pitch. The windup. And the release, way inside, 2 balls, 1 strike to Yuri Gurriel. Nationals organization dates back to 1969 when the Expos became an expansion team.
They've been the Washington Nationals since 1969?
No, they were originally the Expos, but they started in 1969 in Montreal.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, they haven't been Washington Nationals for very long, I don't think, yeah.
But as I was saying last night, the Expos there's a strong chance the Expos are coming back because there's talks between Tampa Bay's owners to sell the team to Montreal, to an owner that's going to move the Tampa Bay Rays to Montreal.
Nobody gets a team in any sport until Seattle gets the Sonics back. Tired of waiting. It's BS.
Scherzer with the pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 count. Yeah, Montreal might get the Expos back, and if the Oakland A's can't get a new stadium deal, they're talking about moving the Oakland A's to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. That's all the Las Vegas needs is another damn team.
Scherzer with the pitch. Fouled away again by Gurriel. Stays alive. 2-2 still to count. As Scherzer's now at 111 pitches.
Oh, Jesus.
I got to say, that's definitely Scherzer's last batter no matter what happens here.
Yeah, it's a high pitch count.
The Sonics are going to come back soon. The NBA is going to expand to 2 more teams, and it's going to be the Sonics and a team in Las Vegas. It's just a couple more years away. They got to build a new arena in Seattle for them to get the Sonics back.
So I wish. Yeah,
Scherzer with the 2 strikeout. Scherzer strikes out Gurriel to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and Max Scherzer gets through 5. We're at the end of 5, guys. It's Nationals 5, Astros 2. Yeah, Max Scherzer ends up with 112 pitches tonight. Goodness gracious.
That is crazy. I believe you do, says Pete. Oh, 'cause Pete's not watching, and he's just taking our word for it.
They're showing a preview for the new movie coming out where Tom Hanks plays Mr. Robbins. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Oh, Mr. No, it's Mr. No, it's not Mr. Robbins. It's Mr. Jesus Christ, why can't I think of his name now?
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? First
Yeah.
name was Fred.
But why the hell can't I remember his name?
Fred Rogers.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Rogers. Okay, yeah, there we go. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Tom Hanks actually looks a lot like him in the clip I just saw, so. Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies. Tom Hanks is a god. Yeah, nowadays I don't know what he's doing, but Forrest Gump was awesome. Jenny, me and you are like peas and carrots, Jenny.
That's great.
She smoked cigarette.
I gotta say, actually got really annoyed by him doing that voice for the entire movie. I was not the biggest Forrest Gump fan.
I just felt like running.
That might be un-American.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, Forrest.
Are you on commercials right now, then?
Yeah, that's why I'm having fun.
All right. I think I might have figured out how to get caught up with you.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. We're going to get shut down if I keep doing this, huh?
Is there somebody else there with you, or is that an echo?
I have imaginary friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Ice cream.
She was my very best friend.
Which one's the ones that ends up getting AIDS? That was kind of crappy.
His wife dies of like herpes or something, doesn't she?
Jesus Christ,
Cancer.
That's a horrible movie.
Herpes.
I'm pretty sure somebody got AIDS.
Yeah, Magic Johnson did.
No, somebody in Forrest Gump got AIDS.
Oh, Jenny.
Okay, yeah, Jenny got AIDS.
I thought they asked the director and he said it was like supposed to be hepatitis.
Oh, that also kind of sounds like a name to like a Seattle band. Jenny got AIDS. I'll make a band name out of anything here.
Yeah, if we were going to talk about herpes, we'd have to call up Comedic Genius.
Yeah, and I found out today, guys, I always feel like people are not the nicest to me sometimes just in Seattle. So then today, young David missed the bus. So I usually don't go out of the house, without that. I put on some nice clothes, do my hair. I don't go out looking like a bum. But I get up today, I'm kind of, half awake. I fix my hair. I put on a new, I put on half the shirt from yesterday. I just throw it on because I'm like, I'm going to take him. Everybody was so nice to me. I just think people here don't like people that shower. It's still in the grunge range here.
2-2 the count, top of the sixth. Garrett Cole still on the mound.
Thought I'd share that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Cabrera's bat. Single to center field. Garrett Cole's really struggling now. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the sixth.
Who's up for you? Cabrera?
Yeah, Cabrera just hit a single to center.
Oh, actually, this was a lot closer to you. I'm 0 for 2 with Cabrera. Yeah. Maybe not. I'm at 85 pitches for Cole. It's probably the same damn place.
87 pitches on my screen.
Oh, so a little closer. I don't know how the hell you're so far ahead then.
Brad Peacock warming up in the bullpen for Houston. Garrett Cole looks in for the sign. Ryan Zimmerman's up to bat. Cole with the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second, to first, double play. Just like that. 2 men are down in the top of the sixth. Just what the doctor ordered. Kurt Suzuki coming up with 2 men gone in the top of the sixth.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo is he's a conspiracy nut, man. He's a little far for me.
We're going to take a quick break for Mike to talk about one of the sponsors for this fine broadcast.
All right, guys. I know, I know watching this show and, just thinking about getting out of here gets you, you're thinking about your manhood. You guys have to try out Blue Chews. Maybe you can go once, maybe you can go twice. Go the 5 rounds of Blue Chews. I can find it here. Order now, 37% off your first order. Nothing more important than your love life, Billy.
Quick fly ball by Suzuki to end the inning. We're at the end of the 6th, or going to the bottom of 6th, 5-2 Nationals. Now, what were you saying about going 5 rounds with your wash round, Rex?
Oh, I thought you were starting to ignore me now. Blue Chews. Everybody use the code for Blue Chews. Go over there. Have yourself a great night with your wife. You know she's already pissed off at you that you ignored her to watch this stupid baseball game in her mind. Go in there and rock her world with some Blue Chews.
Is your wife really mad you're broadcasting?
She's not mad, but the family's a little... I think the daughter was a little frustrated today because she was wanting to have some sushi and stuff. And I've heard a few things lately. Nothing
It's weird that
big.
they want you to really pursue your dream, but then they give you all the flack when you do it. I don't get it.
Well, I work full time. I stream. They just want me to spend some time with them. Are you in commercial break right now?
I am.
I'm like almost caught up with you. And I got this figured out. I swear I do this time. So what I did is I had to download the free trial of the Fox Now app and stream it from my phone, but I think that's the closest I'm going to get. Yeah, I just seen the Jack Ryan commercial for Amazon. So rationale is a state of mind, bro. It's cool. His jitsu is incredible.
But we're not doing the flat earth thing. I'm telling you right now, guys. We're not doing it.
There's no flat earthers in here. Our guys are smarter than that. Comedic Genius is in here, so I wonder what Comedic Genius is. I think he didn't subscribe to the new channel.
I think he's just tired from all the Blue Chews he was taking.
That could be true. Why can't we do this? Is Billy secretly a flat earther and he doesn't want people to find out?
I'm the farthest thing from being a flat earther.
We just talking. Yeah.
Anybody else looking forward to Call of Duty coming out on Friday?
Flat earthers are... That woke first last up. There was a flat earth convention here in Seattle. I was really tempted to go and just try to sell everyone things. You know how much money you could make?
Oh, I bet.
At a flat earth
Corbin's
convention?
on the pitch. So Max Scherzer's day is done. No surprise there. He threw a lot of pitches tonight. Patrick Corbin in to pitch. And here's his first pitch. Way in the dirt. 1-0 the count.
Oh, I see why you were saying that. I just got the Medal of Honor commercial. Yeah, you're ahead of everything.
Carlos Correa up to bat. Second pitch inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Oh, I need to switch. We're on the top of the 6, right? Yeah.
Bottom of the 6th. 2-0 count to Carrera. Here's the pitch from Corbin. Fouled off. 2-1 the count.
Okay, we're on the 6. Wow, that's a horrible ERA, though, for Patrick Corbin. 7.43.
Carrera fouls off another one. 2-2 the count.
That's some Little League stuff. Flat earthers think they can't see the curve. What idiots. Oh, I'm definitely taking this review, your chat, for later, because it just reviewed when you said idiots, Mark Rowe. That's some idiots that are running YouTube.
3-2 to Carrera. First to batter in the bottom of 6. Alvarez on deck. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Carrera chased the ball in the dirt. Big strikeout for Corbin to start the inning. Nasty pitch there from Corbin.
You think so, Trevi? I mean, that was a pretty high pitch count, man. I'm not really sure how much longer they could have kept him in. And remember, I mean, they got to go as much as 7 games. You want Scherzer to pitch again as quickly as possible.
Alvarez stepping to the plate. No on, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Whoa, way in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Terrible pitch there from Corbin.
I should focus on this game, Trev. I can't.
Seven strikeouts, 3 walks for Max Scherzer. 1-0 pitch from Corbin. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Wow, so it's what, 2 games in Houston? 2.
Pick 1.
Yeah, Billy's great on the play-by-play.
All right, here's the 2-1 pitch from Corbin to Alvarez. Alvarez turns on it, hits it to right field, base hit. Solid single to right field there for Alvarez. Turned on that curveball from Corbin. Let's see what Houston can do with the first runner on base here in the 6th.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see Scherzer come back, though. There's a lot of heart. Go 112 pitches like that in the first game. We'll see how much he has to rest.
All right, 1 on, 1 out. Martin Maldonado stepping to the plate. Here's the pitch from Corbin. Inside, ball 1.
Yeah, I just had Alvarez pitch the single then. So, yeah, I'm probably way behind you again.
1-0 pitch fouled off. 1-1 the count now to Maldonado. I'm open-minded just as the next guy. I'm just not a fucking idiot.
Pete says he's not a flat earther. He's just... What about UFOs?
I didn't say Pete was.
I'm
saying the people that are flat earthers are dumb.
Oh, I know. Well, I met a flat earther at one of the stores that I work at. And I was actually thinking about getting him on the show when I had the other channel. But then I talked to him for like 3 weeks, and I talked him out of being a flat earther accidentally. I didn't even try to.
2-1 the count. Washington's getting another reliever warmed up right now. Corbin might not make it out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Swung through the ball. 2-2 now to Maldonado.
His name Dave Wise. No, it's in the Seattle area. Mark, are you? I don't think you're up here. I used to have a boss named Mark Rowe, but he's like 20 years older than me. I think 20-some years older.
Two and 2 the count.
We'll have a call-in night first last.
Off. 2-2.
Sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to talk over you.
It's all good, man.
That sounds about right, Mark.
The reliever Rainey is ready in the bullpen if they need him for Washington. Corbin gets the sign. 2-2 the pitch. Fouled away again. Stays alive. Maldonado fighting these pitches off. 2-2.
It was 1.5 runs. Washington Nationals were favored by 1.5. I want to say it was like 165. They were like a plus 165. I don't remember that number for sure. I know it's close. But it was definitely 1.5 runs.
Corbin gets the sign. Maldonado steps out, though. It calls time.
Mark Road, 1984, huh? There's a... Anybody watch American Horror Story? I was thinking I might want to watch this season because they're having a 1984 season. I'm curious what that's about.
Corbin with the pitch. Just a little too high. Full count now to Maldonado.
No, he got kicked off a while back, John.
Three-two count. Corbin looks in for the sign from Kurt Suzuki. Big moment here. Corbin with the pitch. Strike 3, swinging. Big strikeout for Corbin. 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. They're going to take Josh Reddick out. Yancey Diaz is going to come on and pinch hit.
All right. L.A. Confidential, huh? I'm into the... I still haven't watched all the Law and Order. I'm like old school. And my wife tried to get me into NCIS, and I just could not. I couldn't get into it. Wow, first last. 117 with 9 seconds left. Pelicans and Raptors.
Mercedes Diaz steps in to pinch hit for Josh Reddick. Corbin with the pitch to Diaz. Strike 1, swinging. 0-1 the count.
Wait, I think I'm almost caught up with you. I just seen the SmackDown commercial. That's a thing like a pitch of you, right? Couple pitches, maybe. Maybe not.
Don't know.
All right.
0-1 count. Diaz. Corbin with the pitch. Popped out. 0-2 now to Diaz. Corbin's ahead in the count.
Clippers versus Lakers tonight, first last? That's some late games. Well, I'd go with Neil deGrasse Tyson on that one, Ordinary Pete. I'll save it for the commercial break, though.
0-2 count. Corbin ready for the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, though. There's the second baseman's there and gets it out. That calls an end to this inning. We're at the end of 6. Washington 5, Houston 2. Now, guys, just a heads up. We're trying to set up something where I'll be doing live streams on Wednesday nights for the NXT and AEW shows. AEW Dynamite and NXT on USA. It's in the works. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, stay tuned because it's coming down the pipe.
Yeah, let's talk about that. If you got a minute after the stream, we'll go over that.
Okay.
Picks of the year. How in the world would I know, Marco? I'm pretty sure no, though.
Just for you guys being aware, there's a possibility that I might be doing my own streams on this channel in the near future. So all your support will be very welcomed.
Yes, no, you'll be over here.
So we'll be able to give you guys more content once I can start doing some live streams on my own on this channel. Try to have you guys at least 5 videos a week is my goal.
So we're on commercials now. That would be awesome. We're on commercials now. So I will just say about the Earth, which I shouldn't even get into it, but what Neil deGrasse Tyson said is yes, the Earth is not a perfect sphere, but it is so perfect that if you took a pool ball, well, you cannot see any flaws in that, and you took the Earth with all its mountains and oceans and everything, and you put that pool ball to the scale of the Earth would be more round than that pool ball. And I'll stop now. Conspirapeats. Oh, jeez. I like conspiracies. They're kind of fun sometimes. Not that I believe in any of them, but there's a lot of them that YouTube's doesn't favor. Doesn't really. They're not real crazy about. What do you think about aliens, though, Pete? That's the question. What do you think about aliens? Oh, Jesus, John, we're not going there.
Seventh inning, getting ready to go.
All right, guys, just real quick. Like Billy said, if you think the Earth is flat, you might be an idiot, or you just might need some Alpha Brain. Go over to Onnit, make sure and stock up on your Alpha Brain, your Shroom Tech, your New Food, and be optimized for life over at Onnit. Actually, a lot of sales over there right now for getting rid of all the spring and summer stuff. Apparel marked off as much as 70%. For Onnit apparel. So make sure and go to onnit.com/fights of friends and get all your Onnit needs fulfilled.
Garrett Cole still on the mound for Houston, top 7th. It's 1-2 count on Anthony Rendon. And he goes down swinging. Or sorry, Robles was at bat. Out number 1, Garrett Cole gets the strikeout in the 7th.
Yep, still 5-2, top of the 7th.
All right, Garrett Cole's ready for the pitch. Ball 1 just a little bit outside. Trey Turner at the plate. Single in the first and had a stolen base tonight as well. Trey Turner. Garrett Cole's ready for the next pitch. The windup. Down in the dirt, 2-0 to Trey Turner.
I was going to say, you're smarter than me in these streams, though. You don't scream like I do on the MMA streams. Ended up losing your voice for days.
2-0 count. Outside, 3-0. Cole's starting to rush. He's getting to the end of his rope tonight. Cole with the pitch. 3-0 pitch. Trey Turner taking all the way. Takes strike 1. 3-1 count now. Cole with the 3-1 pitch. Oh, Trey Turner swung at ball 4, fouled it off. Full count now, 3-2.
What do you think about Cole's performance, though, here? He's winning at the top of the 7th, but he's given up 5 runs.
I'd say it's probably one of the worst starts he's had in the postseason so far. He's been pretty dominant. So if you're Washington, you're going to take this all day. 5 runs on the possible Cy Young Award winner in the American League. Here we go, 3-2 count. Here's the pitch from Cole. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 3-2 remains the count to Trey Turner.
Oh, Billy's got 3-2. I mean, Pete. I'm even behind Pete. I got 3-1. All right, 12 people watching. If you like Billy's great commentary here, make sure and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified whenever we drop a new video or go live.
3-2 pitch, fouled away again. Trey Turner staying alive in this at-bat. Garrett Cole is now at 101 pitches tonight. The bullpen is ready for Houston, so this might be the last batter. And nonetheless, probably last inning for sure. 3-2 pitch, here comes Cole again. And Turner strikes out swinging. Big strikeout from Garrett Cole. 2 down in the top of the 7th. Decision time now for the manager of the Astros. Does Cole stay in or does they try to pull him?
I would pull him and save him for later. I mean, this game, I'm not saying that they can't come back, but 5-2 over 100 pitches. I don't see what the upside is to keeping him. You got a good bullpen. What's that?
He's going to stay in to face one more batter. Adam Meaton. Here's the first pitch. Strike one right down the middle. 0-1 the count.
I mean, he's a good, over twice as many strikes as balls tonight for Cole. That's a good ratio.
Oh, 1 pitch. Eaton gets under it, though. Lazy pop fly to right field. This is going to end the inning. There it is. 1-2-3 inning for Cole. He gets through 7. It's stretch time, guys. Bottom of the 7th. Coming up. 2 Nationals.
Oh, Jesus, Mark. What's up, Denise? How you doing? And it's going to be, thanks for coming in. Take the top, or the bottom of the 7th, excuse me.
If you're Washington, you're going to try to conserve this lead.
Well, I mean,
it would be very Corbin comes back in this inning. I think it's time to go to your bullpen guys, which is Sean Doolittle, Daniel Hudson, your 1-2 punch.
All right, behave, Pete.
What's up?
I was saying behave, Pete. You'll see it there in a minute. Yeah, I'm in commercial time here, too. You got any trivia questions?
Not off the top of my head. I was trying to refresh for the next inning. Yeah, John Dickinson, the Nats are playing really well tonight.
You're good, Pete. I'm not going to bring attention to it. I probably took that wrong.
Yeah. If we were at the ballpark right now, they'd be playing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the tradition in baseball for the 7th inning stretch.
All right. First, last. Timeout for first, last. First, last, you've had issues with a lot of the people on here. I've been patient and waited a long time. But if you have any more issues with anybody that comes in the stream, I'm going to have to ban you from the channel.
I don't even know what's going on.
What's that?
I don't even know what's going on. I don't think he said something that was... I didn't even see him say anything, actually.
First last was going back and forth with Mark Rowe. Just a lot of people have had issues with first last. So yes, he is doing a good job, Pete. Let's get back on the game. So what is the format? Is this? Is it 2 games in Washington, or in Houston, and then 2 in Washington, and then they go back and forth?
No, actually, it's going to be 2 games in Washington and then 3 in Houston, and then the last 2, if necessary, would be back in Houston. So 2 Houston, 3 Washington, 2 Houston again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
Not sure why they do it that way, but,
All right. Well, thanks for that, Mark. No, Derek Jeter retired, finally.
a while ago, yeah.
Yeah. Neighbors are fighting ahead. Who are your neighbors, Pete? Between you and Arcade Chaos, you got some crazy neighbors.
All right, getting ready to go here in the bottom of the 7th.
Gets popcorn.
Astros bats have been pretty quiet since earlier on in the game. They're going to need them to come to life if they're going to make a comeback here in the last 3 innings. All right, bullpen's in there for Washington now. New pitcher. Rainey in to pitch for Washington. Strike 1. Tanner Rainey. Looks like he throws heat too.
What's going on, Wyatt in the house? Speak of the devil, I was saying that I needed to apologize to you, Wyatt, because now I know how much it sucks to have somebody ahead of you on a stream. Billy's been ahead of me pretty much the whole stream.
Ball 2 in the dirt, 1-1 the count. George Springer at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored tonight. Tanner Rainey's pitching fast though. Big change of pace from Corbin. Rainey sets. Here's the pitch. Just a bit inside. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. It's George Springer.
Only good things, of course, Wyatt.
They've already got Daniel Hudson in the bullpen for Washington. He's their closer. That's a surprise. Rainey with the 2-1 pitch. Springer turns on it. High fly ball to left. Back to the wall, to the track. It's gone! George Springer goes deep. And it's now 5-3 Washington.
Wow.
Here comes the American League champion Houston Astros. George Springer took it deep.
They could come back. Like you were talking about conserving a lead. There is really no conserving a lead in baseball though, because it's not like football. It's not you can just run the clock out. I mean, you're in it until the bottom of the 9th.
Now just a 2-run game. Springer turned on that fastball down the middle. Tanner Rainey's going to have to shake that off, though. He can't get discouraged.
Yeah, I just got the home run on my screen.
Jose Altuve up to the plate. Strike 1. 100-mile-an-hour pitch there from Tanner Rainey.
Oh, thanks, Wyatt. Always good to have you. Yeah, I just got the home run.
Is alive. Here's the pitch.
Huh.
Strike 2. 0-2 the count now to Altuve.
What's up, Billy Goodnow? Both Billies in the house.
Oh, 0-2 count. Altuve barely laid off that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Astros second baseman.
Wow, 100 miles an hour for Rainey here. I was going to use it as a trivia question, but do you know, is the fastest pitch ever thrown Still Roger Clemens, 106-mile-an-hour pitch.
Nasty pitch, strikes out Altuve there.
Oh, if I would, I could, Leo. Hey, Leo, if you just go to either the Fox Now app or just go to Fox, you can get a free trial for the game without putting in any information. That's what I did because my stream on my Amazon Fire Stick was freezing up on me.
I think you overreacted a little bit tonight, Mike.
Everyone, though.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Well,
All right, 1-0 count. 2-0 now. Brantley's been pretty patient at the plate. He's trying to draw the walk. Make Rainey work for this out. Rainey set. 2-0 pitch to Brantley.
Rice.
Outside 3-0 now.
Rice in the offseason. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't want to see you go first last, but I understand.
I think he got a bad rap, Mike. I think he didn't do it. I think other people did it, but whatever. 4-pitch walk to Brantley.
Well, maybe you can just show up when during Billy's stream then. Billy seems to have a better judgment than I do.
I think we're about to see Rainey get pulled after that walk. They're bringing out the pitching coach. One on, one out, 5-3. They're going to leave him in, though. Dangerous Alex Bregman coming to the plate, though. He's got to be careful. This guy's got really good home run power. He could easily tie this game up.
What's your opinion on a guy throwing over 100 miles an hour all the time? Do you think he should take a few off of that? Maybe he's got a loss of control?
Depends on, like, his other pitches. Like, if he has a good breaking ball and, like, a changeup, then I think that works fine. Like, Chapman from the Yankees throws 100. But he's got a really nasty breaking ball to go with it, so they go good together.
I always felt like Randy Johnson was a little better after he lost a couple miles an hour on his fastball.
2-0 count. Rainey's pitching real carefully, though. And it's going to cause him to walk another batter, which is definitely what Nationals cannot afford to have happen here. 2-0 to Bregman. Brantley on first.
All right. Good night, Mark. Thank you.
There's the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3-0. That's 7 straight balls for Rainey. He has lost command completely now. And the crowd is alive in Houston. They're amped. Daniel Hudson in the bullpen for Washington. You got to think if Rainey loses this batter, Hudson's coming in. All right, 3-0 count. Bregman should be taking no matter what here. And he does. Right down the middle, strike one. 3-1 the count.
You just imagine the nerves that Rainey has right now. And your entire career could be millions of dollars, literally.
Rainey set. Bregman's ready at the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside. He gets a strike. God, that was borderline if you ask me. 3-2 is the count nonetheless, though. Full count here to Alex Bregman. Yeah, even on the tracker that shows that should have been a ball. But he got the call. 3-2 count to Bregman. Rainey sets. This is a huge pitch right here, guys. And the pitch. Down the middle, fouled off. Bregman fights it off. We're going to do it again. 3-2 the count. Gurriel's on deck. Three-two count. Rainey with the pitch. The windup, and here's the delivery. Ball four. He lost them, guys.
Oh.
We're going to have runners on second with one out, and they're going to take Rainey out of the game. Here comes the manager, Dave Martinez. He's going to bring in his closer, Daniel Hudson, in the seventh inning. Desperation time if you're Washington.
Oh, I guarantee you they're wishing that they pulled him earlier now.
Yeah, he struggled. Gave up a home run and walked two of the next three guys. So Houston has something cooking here. First and second, one out. Gurriel's going to face Daniel Hudson, the closer for Washington.
Oh, Wyatt's got a fantasy proposal for you.
All right, I'll check it when we're done here, Wyatt. Hopefully we can find 4 more people to join the Fantasy Basketball League.
Oh, yeah, make sure and put that out there. Or you don't, actually, I have the link.
Yeah, I can't because we're using my phone to Skype.
I'm using my phone now, too. So I'll have to put it out there. Let me see if I can find it in the stream from earlier and copy and paste it.
Okay.
I was hoping I could catch up with you, but I still wasn't quite there.
We only need 3 more teams to draft. We need 3 more teams to draft.
Yeah, no, I can't go back that far.
So if we can get 3 more people, we can do this. Wyatt, you're trying to trade me, Zach Ertz, and Damian Williams for George Kittle? Is that what you're saying? Do I? Yeah, no. Zach Ertz had a bad year. And Damian Williams is losing his job to LaShawn McCoy.
Well, speaking of people losing their jobs or getting traded, what is it? Emmanuel Sanders just changed teams today.
Yeah, got traded to the 49ers from the Broncos.
What did the Broncos get for him? Or
They got a 3rd and 4th round pick.
so the Niners just became better.
I'm open to trades, Wyatt. It's just George Kittle is a really explosive possibility, and I would need something just as equal in return.
All right, guys, everybody just remember to pump the stream for coming up on November 2nd, Diaz versus Masvidal, East versus West. Should be the biggest stream in the history of both channels.
Especially when Masvidal shocks the world and knocks Diaz out in 30 seconds.
And don't forget that one. Wyatt, anybody who's just coming in right now, there will be a giveaway for the prediction on that. Don't put it in here because I won't remember it, but I will put up the video later. It's going to be just like when Robert Kerrigan won in the Conor McGregor gloves. Pick the winner, the round, how you think it's going to end, and get as close as you can on time. The winner will get a $50 Amazon gift card. Oh, that is crazy, Wyatt. I think Hardy's going to get knocked the F out.
0-1 the count. Hudson in to pitch. Gurriel at bat. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-1 the count's even now. You know the Nationals were panicked. They brought in Hudson. 1-1 count to Gurriel. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away 1-2 the count.
Pat's picking up Mohamed Sanu. I didn't see that.
Yeah, they gave up a second-round pick for him, too. I was shocked.
Well, they have to go through a rebuilding, I feel like, eventually, and they're not grooming anyone to take over for 42-year-old Tom Brady.
1-2 pitch popped up. Second baseman drifting out to the outfield. Gets the second out. Big out there by Hudson. So 2 outs now with runners on first and second. Beautiful pitching there by Hudson. Fooled Gurriel on that last pitch.
I'm sure the rest of the league will be happy to see Brady retire. That's a good point, Wyatt. That's what they like.
Carlos Correa steps up. Here's the pitch from Hudson. Ground ball to third. Turner stops and tries to get the out of second. Safe. Everyone's safe. Bases are loaded with 2 out now. Infield single there for Carlos Correa. Big moment here in the bottom of the 7th. We got the bases loaded.
Oh, wow. All right, guys. 5-3 game. Bases loaded.
Doesn't get bigger than bases loaded in the World Series.
Bottom of the 7th.
Daniel Hudson on the mound. The rookie yonder, Alvarez, steps to the plate. This is the biggest moment of this youngster's life for sure. He did hit a grand slam in the regular season, though. The crowd is amped. They're spinning the rally flags right now.
2 outs, John.
Sorry. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Beautiful. Right on the corner for Hudson. 0-1 the count. Just precise accuracy from Daniel Hudson on that pitch. Alvarez resets here for the count. 0-1. Here's the pitch from Hudson. Fouled off by Alvarez. 0-2 now to the rookie for Houston. Hudson's ahead in the count. 0-2. Alvarez steps back into the plate. Hudson getting the sign from Suzuki. Shakes off the first sign. He takes the second. Here we go. Hudson set. The windup. The pitch. Strike 3. He got him. Beautiful display of pitching by Daniel Hudson. Gets out of the inning. The Astros do get 1 run back from George Springer's home run, though. At the end of 7, it's Nationals 5, Astros 3.
That had to have been a scary moment, too, with Alvarez. 625 batter with bases loaded. I mean, that's insane.
He used his precise, pitching skills to dot the I, and then got Alvarez to chase the strike up high in the plate, and got the strikeout, and got the Nationals out of the inning. 6 outs away from taking game 1 now.
Yeah, that was big to get out of that jam.
All right, Mike, you still talking to that crazy guy out there at Robinhood or no?
I am, and just to verify, Billy, you use the Robinhood app. It works, right? You get a free stock.
Yeah, you get a free stock. You spin this wheel, and it gives you your free stock.
I thought it was kind of cool. It's like a virtual reality or virtual lottery ticket. I've got to use them a few times, but I was just talking on the other stream, on the football stream the other night. I was saying if every subscriber from both channels were to get the free stock from Robinhood, that's a year's salary. And I would take a year off and just grow this and stream. We both stream like crazy. So it doesn't cost anything to do it, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Clutch pitching, but who do they use going into the ninth now? Says John Dickinson.
I think the Nationals will turn to Sean Doolittle, who was their former closer last season and the beginning of this season. He can close the game out. So he'll most likely be brought on to close out the ninth inning.
Did you play baseball, Billy?
I did.
I thought you had mentioned it before.
Yeah, I played third base.
In high school?
Yeah. I tore my rotator cuff in freshman year, though, into my career.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's too bad. I was not very good at baseball. I have decent reflexes, but I have a bit of an impaired depth perception, which I never figured out till the military, but that really doesn't play well in baseball.
Showing highlights of that Springer home run. He turned on that one for sure. Top of the eighth, Brad Peacock is in to pitch. Or I'm sorry, it's Will Harris. They're one number apart. Will Harris is in to pitch for Houston. Quickly behind, though, 2-0 to third baseman Anthony Rendon.
So, I mean, obviously if it goes to 7 games, you have more games in Houston than Washington. But, I mean, how much of an advantage, if any, do you think Washington has coming out of this if they win the first game?
A small advantage. It's not the biggest, but it does help.
I wonder what the record is for teams that came back after 1-0. That's probably not that big of a deal. I mean, somebody's got to win the first game.
Yeah.
I have a feeling probably a higher percentage than like basketball, though.
Oh, yeah. 3-1 the count. Rendon pops it up, though. Lazy pop fly. Altuve's back to get the out. 1 down in the top of the 8th.
You know, I never mentioned it. We used to go to your minor league Colorado Rockies games when we were in Tri-Cities. I was in Eastern Washington.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think about it till somebody was mentioning minor league teams. They were not good, though, because it was single A. But the kids kind of liked it when they were young.
Joe Soto's at the plate now. Takes strike 1. Curveball from Will Harris. 0-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away 0-2 now to Joe Soto.
What's going on? Comedic genius in the house.
Soto's 2 for 3 with a home run, double, and 3 RBIs. Definitely the leading hitter tonight for Washington. Soto steps back into the plate. 0-2 count. Joe Harris ready for the pitch. Harris sets and throws. Ground ball up the middle. Soto with the base hit. He stays hot. 3 for 4 now.
Wow.
Soto has a single, a double, and a home run tonight. Heck of a game for Joe Soto.
Yeah,
I forgot how long baseball games are, man. They really do.
They weren't this long the last time I watched a baseball game, but it's been a very long time since I watched a full baseball game. They weren't 3 hours the last time I watched one, so it must be a long time.
Howie Kendrick at the plate. Takes strike one. 0-1 the count.
You go to many live games? You ever go to the Rockies games?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of Rockies games. Oh, 1 the count. Harris ready with the pitch. Kendrick lays off. Counts even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Harris checks the runner over there at first. Runner gets back in time easily.
Oh, good point there, John. They have to get their commercial money. For some reason, I think it seems like there's a lot more commercials in football and baseball than MMA, but maybe that's just because they can only have the 1 minute in between rounds.
Kendrick fouls it off. 1-2 now that it's count.
Oh, he lost connection? Oh, that sucks, Pete.
Joe Harris ready with the pitch. 1-2 the count. Runner on first. 1 out. Runner goes. Fly ball to right field. Astros are able to get under it, though. 2 out now. In the top of the 8th. Soto goes back to first. Joe Soto is the second youngest player ever to compete in the World Series.
Howie Kendrick, National League Championship MVP this year.
Abasrul Cabrera steps in. He had a single in the 5th. He steps up with 2 out and 1 on in the top of the 8th. Joe Harris on the mound for Houston. Harris sets. Strike 1, curveball down the middle. 0-1 the count to Cabrera.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about Juan Soto being 20 years old, that they felt like he would really get highlighted in this series. People don't realize how good he is.
Fouled away the second pitch. Strike 2 to Cabrera. 0-2 the count. Harris is way more methodical than the other pitchers. He's slow. Killing me.
Well, I don't think they chew tobacco anymore, though. I did notice that.
Harris sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Stays on.
Am I 10 years behind on that? Did they stop like 10 years ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they stopped a while ago, yeah.
That's the last time the Mariners were good. I'm pretty sure people were still chewing tobacco. Not everybody, but
0-2 the count. Harris taking all day to get ready. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. I hate how slow this pitcher is.
oh. Didn't they talk about limiting the amount of time between pitches at one time? Or was there never a serious
pitch clock, but they're not even paying attention with this guy. Knit a whole blanket in between pitches with this fool.
What are you saying there is a rule?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a 25 or 30-second clock to pitch.
Oh, they're way over that.
Harris sets. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Runner goes, though. And the ball goes into center field. It's going to be a stolen base for Soto.
And I was just saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me, but throughout this week at 20 years old, people were really talking about how Soto could really become a big star out of this series.
Well, so far he's the MVP of Game 1.
Yeah, and 20 years old. I mean, there's not a lot of guys that start getting it done at that age. Even A-Rod, I remember, I think he rookied at like 20, and I mean, he batted like 200.
Right, swinging. Harris strikes out Cabrera to end the inning. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Nationals 5, Houston 3.
I love stolen base. Yo, I like stolen bases too. I remember watching Ozzie Smith back in the day. Ozzie Smith, well, who really stole was Ricky Henderson. Into his 40s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't heard a whole lot about it from people, but, you know, I was listening to Bill Burr the other day, and he was talking about all these players from the late 70s, early 80s. And I'm like, man, I wonder if these younger people feel like that when I talk about players from the 90s, because it just totally wasn't interesting to me. You got commercials on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
They need to hurry up. My phone's not going to make it through the rest of the stream if they don't do this soon.
Jesus, yeah, I hear you. You know, one thing I did notice, though, that when Wyatt was on the computer when I talked, it didn't run over him like it does with you.
Yeah.
You noticed that, too?
No, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because I almost felt if you're talking and I say anything, it'll just, like, cancel you out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, I guess I haven't listened back on the stream. Maybe it doesn't on the stream, but I think it does.
Houston's got 6 outs to go. Just trying to tie this team up.
All right. Let's throw a trivia question out there while we're waiting. Everybody refresh in 3, 2, 1. What Major League Baseball player had the most steals in the history of the Major League? Who's the all-time steals leader in Major League Baseball?
pinch hitter Kyle Tucker now for the the Astros. Hudson's still pitching. Strike one.
It is not pinch hitter Kyle. No, just kidding. You know this one, Billy?
Yeah, you said it a minute ago.
Yeah, I was wondering if anybody was listening.
Oh, 1 count. Hudson with the pitch. Tucker turns on it, gets the single to center. Leadoff man's aboard for Houston.
Nice. And John Dickinson, I'll take that trying to say Hendo. It is, it was Ricky Henderson. Sorry, Trevi McTrav. I just seen that. John Dickinson had it. The question was, who is the all-time base leader in Major League Baseball? What's up, PBR? Yeah, he was still on base at like 43, 44. It's like, Jesus.
Diaz steps to the plate with a runner on first, nobody out. Hudson sets. Here's the pitch. Down the middle for strike one, 0-1 count. Sean Doolittle warming up in the Washington bullpen.
Wow, 10 batters left on for the Astros tonight.
Hudson set. Diaz turns on it. High fly ball. He got under it a little bit, though. It's the warning track. Robles catches it for the first out. Tries to get the runner at first.
I don't know much about it either, PBR. That's why Billy's commentating.
What just happened? Oh, they're saying that he tagged up from first on the fly ball, moves to second. Okay. So runner on second, 1 out. Let's see if he timed it right. Yeah, he left on time.
I got to root for the Astros PBR straight game just because you can't have Washington, D.C. win the championship. All those crooks over there.
All right, runner in scoring position at second base with 1 out now. Springer is up to bat. He hit a home run his last at bat. Two walks and a home run tonight for George Springer. One out count. Hudson sets the throw.
Pete. I told you I like conspiracies, Pete.
Springer fouls it off. 1-1 the count now. Game 2 of the World Series tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern, first pitch.
Oh, I'm glad you said something. I didn't realize. So it's 38 minutes earlier tomorrow.
It's going to be Steven Strasburg and Justin Verlander. What a pitching matchup that's going to be. Hudson with the pitch. Crazy wild pitch there. 2-1 the count.
I haven't watched a lot this season. Oh. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot in the last few years, but I do enjoy watching Justin Verlander pitch.
Hudson gets the sign. He's ready for the pitch. 2-1 the count. Hudson sets. He throws. Springer hits a high fly ball to right field. Back to the track. To the wall. Off the top of the wall.
Whoa.
Robles tries to throw it in. Tucker had to tag up. Chaos on the base pass. And Tucker's going to score. Springer with an RBI double. It's 5-4. Here we go.
Wow. Things heating up here.
We're talking centimeters away from a 2-run home run.
Wow.
It barely stayed in the park. Springer thought he hit it out, too. He was hopping the whole way down the line. And let's see where it hits exactly. right under the line. Barely stayed in.
Yeah, never count it out of the park until you see it go over the fence. You better be running. Seen too many guys do that.
Adam Eaton almost caught that ball, too. It hit the tip of his glove, but Kyle Tucker flying around the base pass after he saw the ball drop, scoring the 4th run tonight for Houston. Altuve at the plate, runner on second. Altuve fouls it off, 0-1 the count.
For those that didn't catch it, that would have been a home run too, except for the center field wall is what, about a foot higher than the right and left field walls.
Mm-hmm. 0-1 count. Hudson ready with the pitch to Altuve. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, the Nationals' vaunted bullpen's letting him down.
Yeah.
They're talking on screen right now that this is probably Hudson's last batter. Doolittle's going to come in to face Brantley, more than likely.
This would be a horrible collapse here for the Washington Nationals to give up this lead.
Altuve chased the ball way outside, 2-2 the count, or 1-2 the count. I apologize. Hudson ahead in the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. All the Astros fans are on the edge of their seats, chewing their nails, praying to whatever deity they believe in to get this game tied up or possibly take the lead.
Altuve's already got 5 home runs in the postseason.
Hudson's ready. Sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled off right down the line. That was almost a big base hit. Stays 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jose Altuve. Hudson takes the sign. Altuve steps back in the plate. Hudson sets. Here's the pitch. Altuve fights it off down the line to the right. Soto's under it. Springer does not tag up for 2nd out now. Runner on 2nd, 2 out. Michael Brantley coming to the plate. And here comes the Dave Martinez to pull the pitcher. Sean Doolittle's coming in to face Brantley. So we'll be right back after this quick timeout and a word from our sponsors.
And Brantley's already been on tonight. What else needs to be on?
The dumps. You guys need help. You need something to believe in. Then donate to me. Your friend, your commandant, the time bender. Believe in me. I'll lead us to glory. What were you saying, Mike?
No, go ahead.
I was just saying word from our sponsors. You didn't say anything, so
I
decided
yeah.
to make something up. Hey.
Oh, that's funny. No, I was just switching graphics here. These glasses have about had it. I'm glad I have new glasses waiting for me. I got the text actually when this game was starting. So, guys, go over to the Cash App over on iOS, Android, or on your computer. Easiest way to send money in the world. It's free. You can literally text money to anybody in the United States. I don't know how it is internationally in other countries, but in the United States, it's literally free. And not only is it free, it's a debit card with boosts. I've been using this now. It took me a while to get on the Cash App train, but I've actually been using this for Walgreens, and I get 10% back on all of the family's prescriptions and anything else that we buy there. You can get $1 off every cup of coffee for the year at basically every major coffee shop, Starbucks, Pete's Coffee, Dutch. Trying to think of the other ones now. It's pretty much Starbucks and Seattle's Best here in Seattle. But $1 off, and the coffee only has to be as much as $2.50. So if you buy a $2.50 cup of coffee, you still get $1 back. It's pretty awesome.
Did you ever see the new Lion King movie, Mike?
No, I haven't yet. Oh, and I forgot to say, the Cash App would kill me. You get $5 when you sign up for the Cash App, and Mike's Sports Experience, the channel, gets $5. Sorry, I have not seen the Lion King, though. Was it good?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I was going to see if it was good or not, but yeah.
I actually have never watched the entire first Lion King. That's kind of embarrassing. I know. Especially with kids.
On the pitch now. Michael Brantley's on the bat for Houston. George Springer's on second base, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Really, Pete? Holy crap. That is crazy.
Doolittle with the pitch, strike 1.
Yeah, here you have to use cash for that stuff. I'm sure it's that way in Colorado, too.
Yeah. Doolittle sets. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 the count to Michael Brantley. Doolittle's ahead 0-2 on Michael Brantley. Doolittle sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Stays 0-2.
All right. Hits tonight, 10 for the Astros, 9 for the Nationals, 5-4 Nationals. So pretty close as far as that's concerned.
Down the line, but it's a loud out. That's the end of the inning, guys. Doolittle gets the out. We've come to the bottom of the 8th. Is over. We're through 8. 5-4 Washington.
And Billy, that was just what the Dr. Doolittle ordered.
He dominated that at bat. Got the fly ball out and got the inning over.
All right, and we go to the top of the 9th. One run ball game. I don't know why, but I appreciate everybody watching, but this game feels to me like it's lasted longer than an entire UFC card with all the prelims.
It's just the pace, you know. The farther into the game we got, the slower everything. It just came to a grinding halt because they're such important at bats every time now.
Yeah, no, it's entertaining. It's just not. It's longer than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I will take the watch time, though. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make you some butter, Pete. Oh, Jesus. My mother-in-law's into that, making the edible butter. And I don't dare try it because people have warned me that just stay away from her butter because she puts way too much in it. And people are just like falling over. She almost killed a dog. It's
What?
It's a bit intense. Well, her dog, she left, and I guess the dog had jumped up on the counter and knocked the butter off of the counter. and the dog was completely out. They thought the dog was dead, so they took it to the vet, and they ended up the dog could have died. Actually, they had the dog on IVs and stuff. The dog was unconscious for 4 days.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's intense,
powerful,
Pete. I can't handle that.
Your mother-in-law knows how to cook, huh?
Yeah, she was pretty wild with that stuff back in the day. She actually, when my wife was younger, I think before high school, I'm guessing too. I guess she had made a bunch of brownies and put them in the fridge and didn't mark them clearly, so she ate a bunch of brownies and missed quite a bit of school.
Wow.
Yeah. Dog did the same and got the giggles. I would be worried that would hurt an animal, though. Yeah, no, not for dogs, for sure.
Ground ball is short. 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Zimmerman grounds out to short. I'm trying to see who the new pitcher is. It's Joe Smith now on to pitch for Houston. He's got 5 1/3 inning pitch so far in the postseason. He's given up 2 hits and 1 earned run. Nope.
Dog likes eating stems. Just don't feed your dog weed, Pete, please. Oh, I figured, Pete. I can get a joke most of the time.
0-1 the count now. Kurt Suzuki at the plate. Joe Smith with the pitch. Ball 1, 1-1 the count.
I wouldn't matter that. I wouldn't imagine that would bother him, dog. Jesus Christ, Trevi, that's some crazy stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to Suzuki. Foul ball, 1-2 the count now.
Good point, Pete.
Right down the middle for strike 3. Suzuki strikes out looking. 2 down in the top of the 9th.
Oh, Smith's got some wild looking pitches. It's like a underhanded curveball there. Well, you could, Pete.
Breaking ball popped up. This is going to be a quick inning finally. 1, 2, 3 go the Nationals, and we're heading to the bottom of the 9th now.
Wow.
5-4 Nationals.
That is fast. Can the Astros score 1 run in the bottom of the 9th? I think they can. I'm going to say now. I'm going to say the Astros score at least one in the bottom of the 9th. And I mean, I don't think I'm betting on a game on the point spread when a team has 1.5, when it's a 1.5 in baseball, though, because unless it's by 1 run or they win, then you're out. What good does have a point do you?
Right.
You got any trivia questions for us, Billy?
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You've been doing all the commentating tonight, so I can come up with one. All right, guys. Everybody refresh your browsers. And 3, 2, 1. This part of the best 3 heavyweights in the world recently had a cut so bad in his last fight at the beginning of the fight that it was in danger of being stopped for almost the entire fight, and he basically fought with one eye. What heavyweight fighter fought within the last couple months had a cut that was so bad he had to fight with one eye and was in danger of being stopped for almost the entire fight? And there was a lot of danger. There was a lot of worry because the punch or the cut was caused with a punch and not a headbutt like it generally is. And the commentators did not tell him until like 4 rounds after the cut. Nobody told him that it was ruled a headbutt. I'm sorry, I didn't say boxing, did I? It's boxing.
Here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Do a little on the pitch still.
And we did this fight on here. Or on MMA with Friends.
Alex Bregman at the plate. Do a little set with the pitch. Just outside ball 1.
All right, and I'll let you get back to commentating, Billy. It was enough time. It was Tyson Fury.
Two little sets, 1 out of the count. Strike 1, evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Alex Bregman at the plate with Gurriel on deck. 2 little sets for the pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Right down the middle, strike 2, 2-2 the count.
So it's got to be hard to go in some of these games during the playoffs since they're played so much on weekdays. Because you got to think over in Texas, it's almost 11 o'clock at night there.
Do a little with the pitch. Strike 3, swinging. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
I'm sure she's bought a lot of things, PBR. Just start writing that list now.
Gurriel at the plate, 1 out. Do a little with the pitch. Outside ball 1, 1-0 the count. Two and 0 now. They're going to check with first. He didn't swing. 2 balls, no strikes. Do a little set. Here's the pitch. High fly ball to right center field. Robles is under it. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. Astros are down to their final out.
Oh.
Carlos Correa's coming to the plate. Doolittle trying to get the 4-out save. Here we go. Correa at the plate. Doolittle set. Correa hits a high fly ball to center field. Robles is there, and that's it, guys. The Nationals are going to take 1, 5-4. It's over. Nationals take the early lead, 1-0. 3-hour, 43-minute game. And, Mike, I'm going to let you close out the show. It's been great, guys. I will see you next time.
All right. Thank you, Billy. I'll see you and talk to you tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. It was fun. I didn't expect it to be quite that long. But final here. Nationals 5, Astros 4. Don't forget, we are only 12 days away from Masvidal versus Diaz. Thank you, PBR Street Gang. Everybody make sure and spread the word for MMA with friends for Diaz versus Masvidal. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. Me and Billy again here for Game 2 of the World Series. Until then, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.